the fact there's only a small handful of these streams to go is... It hurts my soul. We won't be hearing this music very shortly. We'll be hearing some scary Resident Evil music or something. I like playing this game on stream. My favourite game, I think. But it's not over yet. Does anybody fancy... Get ready for this. Does anybody fancy some extremely spicy, hot and heavy merchant work? Back to basics. How about that? Lovely. Mina, Mindright, Bybeat, Chaz, welcome to the stream. Moobot, shut up, nobody cares. It's always a good start when you've got yourself a huge shit bucket to begin with. Lovely. Welcome to the new followers, by the way. How are we all? Right, yes, today is Merchant Day, because I need the rest of the money just to simply get to 2 million, so we can put the Shroud Breaker together. And I can't think of a better way of doing it than testing out whether or not some good old-fashioned merchant cargo runs is the way to make the money as fast as possible. We'll at least test it. Right, boys and girls, let's get started before I get on with things. I have had an absolute nightmare of a morning because the best of, which was supposed to release 3 hours ago, is uploading to YouTube in all sorts of choppy fashions. So that should be out when YouTube fixes itself. Within 30 minutes you'll be back to pirating. Mindright, this is not true. Not Mindright, sorry, Alkarion. I've started confusing Alkarion and Mindright. Have you seen this? Alkarion, good morning and welcome to the stream. Mindright, welcome to the stream and good morning. Mina, Ivy, welcome to the stream and good afternoon. Chaz, welcome to the stream. You are all different people, I promise I acknowledge that. Right, so yeah, today I'm just gonna... What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put an emissary flag up and just go balls deep. Okay, now that's just me not concentrating when writing on the computer. Oh, you mean rouges? How? Who this? Oh, shit bucket! Shit bucket, no! Oh, Jesus, Scotty, the fucking splash so big you nearly got rid of our shit bucket. And now it won't stop jiggling, and there's nothing worse than a jiggling shit bucket. I hope you join me in thinking that. Fucking hell, Scotty. Happy Easter to you as well. Fucking hell. Scotty, thank you for the one... That's 2 babies we're having now, Scotty. Disgusting. Scotty, thank you for the resub and welcome to the stream. How are we? Yeah, Santa keeps misspelling it and typing rouges. What do you think, if I was to do 3 hours of straight cargo runs, how much money do you think I could earn if you was to predict it? 70k? 65? 100? Maybe we do a prediction for this. What do you think? Who am I? I keep mistaking you for Alkarion and Alkarion for you and calling you the... I can't get it out of my head now. Do you know every now and again some people get stuck together like Wardoge and Augur and Trim and Siddles and Kitten and literally everybody in the chat. Most of the time I ignore Santa and just say something mean about him. Negging, I think they call that, right? Who this? This guy's on my crew. What the fuck's happened? Sir, did I by any chance load in with an open crew instead of just a solo queue? I did. That was maybe a mistake. I apologise. I need to go to play solo. Oh, don't make me... Don't beg. You'll make me feel bad. Wait, I've got a gift for you. Bear with me. Wait there. Fuck, I logged in an open crew instead of... Because I feel sorry for you and I've accidentally disappointed you, this is for you. You're not having 2, though. That'd be ludicrous. Sir, happy Halloween. And good sailing. That was a good start. What do we think to my new friend? Scotty, thank you for the sub, by the way, and welcome to the stream. Well, that was a mess to start off with. Good shit. Lovely. If you really want to get to him, just call him old. Santa, we're all getting old, that's the issue. Every single one of us is over 30. 10 out of 10 on looks. Do you know what that is, Mina? If you buy the Battle Pass, which is like you pay for this thing, and do you know I've been levelling up since the new update came out? If you get to 100 and you have paid for the extra rewards, that's the level 100 reward. That costume. It's rather jazzy, right? Yeah, thank you, Scotty, for the 18 months. The fact it's been 18 months is ludicrous. Right, I'm spawning into another server. Hopefully not open crew this time. But that's how you play the game for a lot of people. You spawn in an open crew situation like that, and you are given a teammate, or 3 other teammates, and then you start the session like that. Please say I haven't done it again. It is pretty cool, right? I don't know how far along I am right now. Let me have a look. Yeah, I'm going to play on controller again today because my hands are knackered. It is then it's the season rewards. I'm 67 at the moment, look. But it's the stuff at the bottom that you unlock. If you have the plunder pass, it's like the orange stuff is the better stuff.
1,000 Scousers were asked if Britain should change its currency. 99% said no. They are happy with the gyro.
Fuck. Shit. Santa, welcome to the stream and thank you for the bits. If you look here, look, the left-hand side is what all players get when they get to level 100. The middle one is what Pirate Legends get, and the one on the right is that the paid customers get. The Jackal-Looter, it's called, mind, right? Sounds like a nightmare, but I also don't like people. This is true, but you can also play solo. How about that? Right. We are in a solo situation. We are all the way out at Sanctuary Outpost in the Shores of Plenty, and today is Big Bum Merchants Day. If I could make 70,000 gold in today's stream, I'll be a very happy girl. Should we do a prediction of whether or not I can make 70k? Because then everybody will shout at me if I take too long, won't they? And I don't like it when people shout at me in the channel, because everyone's always so nice, usually. Santa, what class do you play in WoW? See, you can spell it right. Mina, you're lying. Mina was accusing you of misspelling the word rogue, Santa, which makes her the bigger rogue out of all of us. You were meant to prove my point. Santa, thank you for the bit. Scotty, thank you for the sub. Right, big merchants today. All it's going to be... I need a ship that is capable of not much conflict and combat. How about that?
Get on with it.
I'm getting on with it, Mikey B, as you can see. Mikey, welcome to the stream and thank you for the bits. I'll do the hurdy-gurdy bullshit once I've loaded up the ship. Speaking of loading up the ship, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. Look at them curses, by the way. So people in the Doomhaus Discord, start guessing what number I am thinking of, and you can have the ship named after you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The number I was thinking of was 91. Shut up, Santa was the last thing I saw, so everything above that is legit. Is it Mikey B? It is Mikey B. Mikey B, I need a good, solid performance today. No sinking, no messing about. There's a Reaper on the server, and I didn't check. That's bad, actually. Would it be a bitch move to server hop during this? There's always Reapers lately. Herdy 5, I'll do that. Remember what everybody's guessed as far as instruments are concerned. Right, I need good food. And I need to pray. Should I switch off the server to avoid that? Nah. Press 1 if you'd call me a massive bitch for switching off the server with a Reaper on it. Ready, Captain, says Mikey B. Respect. Mike, thank you for the big bits. Santa, thank you for the bits. You'd actually suggest avoiding conflict by me? I'd call myself... I think I'd definitely call myself a big bitch for switching off a dangerous server. Mike, are you too bothered about potentially facing a Reaper? There we go. Then I'll put the beautiful sails on. Lovely. And then I think it's time. Madam Merchant. Let me just clear some space and then I need a word with you, please. Right. Quests. Get rid of these now because we don't need them, do we? You want to see the next game and you staying focused. But I want to stay on playing Sea of Thieves. Not really, they're probably soft anyway. Raise the pride flag. I will raise the pride flag. There's nothing I'm more proud of than being in the Merchant Alliance. But yeah, you're right. Didn't know that. This is the most money I've ever made. I was talking to... Was it Augur at the end of yesterday's stream about what's potentially the biggest? I think Mikey and Scotty both agreed that it's probably big bum gold hoarders like Ashen Vaults or something along those lines. But I have a feeling that it's a lot safer and a lot more money per minute, should we say, or per hour to do this. So what we're going to do is, we've got the Pride flag, we've got the Merchant flag, we are now an honourable merchant of the Merchants Alliance. There's a cannonball crate here, which picking up gets me some merchant money, rep, which I'll take. In fact, that's actually leveling my emissary. This is cheating, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to spend money to make money. Watch this. I'm going to buy some cannonballs.
Our business is done.
Thank you, man. And this should... Good. Do you think they're probably PvE Reapers? Look, my emissary's going up. It's costing me money, but hopefully I should make money on the back of it. And some wood. I'm going to spend 7 grand to make money.
Goodbye.
What temperature should the water be when I wash my power supply? I'm grade 2 already. I've not even left the outpost. This is cheating. I absolutely love it. Right, that's the empty storage crate. This is the full one. Put the wood crate down here. That seems a good place to put it. Trim, welcome to the stream. Trim's going to have a lot of questions about computer building and stuff. If anybody can help him, best of when... Oh, Trim, it's doing my head in. Right. Are you ready for the most boring...
We'll speak again later.
Not when it's ready, baby. Not at all this time. It is ready. But unfortunately, Twitch has decided to fuck my mouth. Are we ready? It is time. Not Twitch, YouTube. I need to speak to Wendy to get our first... Let me just check that Reaper's nowhere near. Need to pour acid all over it to say... The fucking best of, I don't know if you saw in Discord earlier, the best of is completely made. It's updated, it's uploaded, it's ready. That is a grade 4 Reaper. At circling the Fort of the Damned. Ugh. Yeah, like Siddle says, it is ready. It's ready right now, but when I upload it to YouTube, the frame rate is fucking awful, and I can't fix it. I've exported it multiple times in multiple different file formats. Wendy is weapons trader, right? Yes. But when it gets uploaded, it's like 5 frames a second. And it won't... There's nothing I can do to do it. So what I'm trying at the moment is I'm uploading it to Twitch and then exporting it to YouTube to see if I can trick it into pulling its fucking finger out. I could just send you the file on Discord right now. Right, I'm collecting these crates because we're doing deliveries today. You sure it's not the YouTube processing slowing things down? It shouldn't be. It's fully processed and ready. I uploaded a clip. And I exported a video as well, and that was the same. When is Wendy the weapon trainer sending... Why is Wendy the weapons trainer sending plants somewhere? It's a good question, actually. And where's she sending them? Yeah, I don't know what it is, Trim, but obviously every time I try and troubleshoot it, it takes another 45 minutes for the bastard thing to upload. Going to the spoils of plenty, Mina. So Wendy the weapon trainer is delivering plants to a fisherman. It does, right? See, that's the only problem, is it's not the issue itself, because you could pretty much... You could sort of diagnose a problem like that pretty quickly, were it not for the fact it takes all that time to upload the bastard thing. I could send you, like, the link to the unlisted version of it, but it's a piece of shit. Which is a shame, because it's been fucking winding me up this last 2 weeks that the best of's still to be done. And I have had, like, scant concentration levels, and I had a really good morning on it before I got proper stuff done. And the fucking YouTube's decided to be the problem this time. What kind of fish is he looking to catch? I don't know. What eats plants? Speaking of stuff eating plants, one of the most disappointing things I've ever seen is when I went to London, not London Zoo, the SeaWorld thing on the riverbank there. And it said, oh, and we was passing the piranha tank, and it said, just wait a little bit, we'll be feeding the piranhas shortly. And everyone's like, no way. So we all waited and waited and waited, and about 25 minutes later, the lady finally arrived with a big bucket full of food for the piranhas, and we all got to stand and watch the piranhas feed. They had cabbage. I need to put the cloth inside, because the cloth, if it rains, it gets wet and it ruins it. Oh god, I've activated Mina as well. What a fucking... I know, right? I thought I was going to chuck one of the interns in there or something. Spicy, you know what I mean? But no, cabbage. Stupid piranhas. Not living up to their name or their reputation. Stupid zoo. A load of Tory piranhas. Right? I am an emissary with a bunch of grade 4 Reaper on the server. I decided, when I wasn't finding any Reapers, not to keep hopping for a Reaperless server. And as a result, I find myself, for the 3rd day in a row, on a server as an emissary with a Reaper sniffing around. Jesus, Wendy wants a lot of stuff. How much stuff? Okay, right, so it's one more plants and then these cloths and then we're good. Tories don't eat cabbage, that's a poor person. That's true, actually. Yeah. Cabbage is the lowest, right? No offence, Mina, of course. Who is actually part cabbage? Can't go wrong. I'm going to get so distracted. It's why I haven't actually put a prediction up. Because if that Reaper's on the server, then it's a little bit of... You know what I mean? I should have done this when it was a lion server. Tories eat quail's eggs and caviar. Trim, what did you have for lunch? Completely unrelated, I promise. Quail's eggs. Fuck. Fuck. Alright, these are all going to Peter at the Spoils of Plenty store. Where's the Spoils of Plenty? Please be up here someplace. Please don't be anywhere near that Reaper. So they're going to Reapers, that's good. Where's the Spoils of Plenty? Oh, it's there. Mina, if you say head west, I'm deleting the channel. But oddly, it is where I need to go. Where am I facing now? Right, just a quick left turn. And then we're there. Look at Smuggler's Bay, looking beautiful, by the way. I think that's my favourite island. Doesn't look much from here, but it's a beauty. I predicted that pre-stream. You got to stop doing that. It scares the crap out of me. It makes me feel like I've gone live. Trim, is it built yet? Trim's got a new PC. There's PC parts all over the place. Why do you think I'd do it? Because you're malicious? Vindictive? Frankly, a bit scary? Where's this seapost? I'm facing it right now. It must be behind the... Is it behind the big rock? Yeah. Right. Everybody, repost your predictions for the music. Just put the motherboard into the case with the CPU and RAM. You're doing the coolant next. Liquid as well, so I'm terrified. Make sure you boil the kettle before you put it in. So Mina said Herdy 5. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Boys and girls, whatever you was guessing is irrelevant. Mina's somehow already got it. Is that the Reaper? No, that's a fort tower. Mina, well played. The game is over, ladies and gentlemen. It's already been done by today's villain. Fuck. Should we do it anyway, just for the sake of being polite to the rest of them? Mikey says Banjo 5. Mikey would have failed. Bybeat on 4. Also, it would have said 6. Okay, so the 5th song was whatever the first one Bybeat got, so that still it wouldn't have worked. Bybeat says hurdy-gurdy 4. 1. 2. 3. 4. That didn't work either. Santa 1. 2. 3. I need to turn shortly. 4. 5. 6. It was 6 for Santa. Fucking meaner, honestly. Right. There's the seapost over there, look, just under the sail. I need to get a good park for this. Trim, look at the water. Just imagine, very shortly, your water's going to look 10 times better than even this. Beautiful. Mina's sneaky like a rouge. A rouge sounds like some sort of, I don't know, like some theatrical French thing. I don't know. A rouge. Well, I know it's makeup, yeah, but it sounds like some. I don't know. It sounds like an old art form or something, and it sounds French. Like I tried to walk down the fucking Champs-Elysees the other day, and I just kept getting mobbed by mimes and rouges. They were all over the place trying to take my fucking dinner money. Moulin Rouge. Why is the French language so satisfying to say for an idiot Anglo-Saxon such as myself? Right, as the sun sets on another day on Sea of Thieves, it's time to pull up nicely. What was the one Eric and I was always talking about? Oh, charcuterie. Whew. What a beautiful bit of language. Makes English seem a bit rough and ready, doesn't it? Right, this may look like I've botched the parking, but this is intentional. While the ship's turning. Oh, sorry, while Mikey B's turning, let me just check the location of our Reaper friends. Please say they've logged off. No. They could have just stolen a fucking Fort of the Damned. And they're creeping this way right as we speak. God, this game is beautiful at this time of night. Look at the colours in this. Woo. And then the fucking sun goes down the second I tell everybody to look at it, because of course it does. So the gentleman that is receiving my package today is called Peter. Is that Peter? I think that might be a lady. Anchor up. Sails up. Right, if I jump and hit the ground too hard, the bottles will smash. So we'll cheat and do it this way. Right, can somebody write this down in the chat for me? If there's somebody that's got writing skills. 1,729,000. What the fuck is that? 1,729,000. 1729 and 3 zeros. No, it's not that guy. It must be the guy that runs the shop. Sir. 1,729,000. Bybee, I appreciate that. I've just got real money for something. I could probably buy the plunder pass and get that outfit. If I wanted it. Level 68, get a lot of that. Soon be able to start heroics. Alright, how much are these selling for now? They're selling for 700 with an extra 300-ish. Well, 230, so we're getting about 1,000 per crate as we speak. Do it. Yeah, but either I spend real money on that, or I spend it on, like, an outfit for Carl. Can't fucking see because of the plants, sir. Thank you. 900. When I get a higher emissary grade, it'll just go up and up, right? I can't see where I'm going. Fuck these plants. Will anybody respect me dressed like that? Then again, that guy was very pleasant. I don't know, though. Like, tell me if I'm being a snob. But the idea of walking around wearing something that I've evidently just bought from the store, I don't like that idea. I'd feel embarrassed. Am I going to get grade 3 from this? I hope I do, because then we can test. So if I hand these in at grade 3, then the money goes... Please get grade 3. Good. So it goes from 700... Well, 932. Then I'll hand this one in at grade 3, my emissary. So how much does this get me? So it'll be 700 plus 500. So theoretically, at grade 5, I'll be making about, what, 2k-ish? 1800? How is that any different from having a pet that you never have out wearing something you bought from the store? This is true. I mean, for the same... sorry, both for the same reason. I don't know if I'd like the idea of advertising the fact that I bought a bunch of shit from the in-game store. Right, I need to go to Sanctuary. No, not to Sanctuary, to Golden Sands, which is to the south, because I need to go and buy more merchant voyages. Good stuff. So I've already made... So on 29th, I've already made 8 grand. That's pretty good. And if I can go south to Sanctuary and hopefully buy some more merchant voyages, then we'll be even more in the money. We've already purchased a couple of bits, everything else I've... Yeah, exactly, right? I mean, the ancient coins I have now, so it's this stuff up here, the green currency, not the blue or the yellow, because the yellow's gold, the blue is doubloons from working for Larina. And the other one is... or the Reapers. The other one is the ancient coins, but for the most part, I've been earning my ancient coins by levelling up on the seasons, because every now and again you get some. I think. Where have I been getting ancient coins from? So that's not ancient coins, is it? Oh yeah, there you go, look. You get an ancient coin cache every now and again. But as you can see, because I don't have the plunder pass, I would have got more on the orange tier, but you have to pay to unlock it. I'm not saying it's a bad thing buying stuff in games, of course, but I don't know. I wouldn't like to. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? There was a discussion once on Emerald Dream Meet in the forums where they was talking about turning it into one of the servers where you can pay for gear, and of course it was very unpopular. And there was a suggestion at one point where somebody said if you paid for like the Transcendent Shoulders or something like that, if you paid for it instead of earned it, it had the word plastic written in front of it. So it'd be the plastic Crown of Destruction or a plastic Sulphurous Hand of Ragnaros. That is such a good idea, a good way of doing it. So people could buy it, but everybody knew full well that it wasn't the actual version they were buying. Or that they'd bought it, should I say, and not earned it. That's so good. I really like that. The plastic Bloodfang helm. Right, shouldn't I turn the fucking light off? That light's too close to the table on a sloop. They're selling at Reapers. What's the chances that they lower their flag? Probably low, right? Okay, so Sanctuary Outpost should be just in front of me somewhere. I think Myro hit 60 earlier, Mikey, yeah. Mina reported it in Discord. So we now have Mina, Rylan, Stubbler. No, Mina, Rylan, Siddles, Stubbler, Bybee, Myro. So that's 6. And then you'll be 7. And we only need 3 more, and then we can go UBRS. Imagine hitting 60 fucking... I know, right? We're putting a group together tonight, but it's the part 2 of a group that completely fucked something up on Monday. And we're getting the gun tonight. No, we didn't fuck it up as much as the dungeon fucked up. Yeah, we didn't fuck it up. The dungeon went to shit, yeah. Red Dead Animals stressed me out more than hitting... I don't doubt. Hitting 60 is not difficult, is it? It's just long. I'm actually anchoring here. I fucked this parking up and I'm going to blame Siddles. Oh, I nearly quoted something from the best of then, but of course the best of's not out. Yeah, exactly. Level anything at 60. The only difficult stuff starts at 60, right?
Hashtag easy game, no fans.
True, true. Siddles, thank you for the bits. Just got to keep. Yeah, you eventually. Yeah, that's why I don't often like. I don't know. I don't like receiving any grats or anything for dinging because I was always going to ding, right? I need to move the ship just in case. Like dinging's an inevitability, isn't it? Some people may never ding again. This is true. This is true. This is true. That's just me saying it personally. That's all. Wasn't sure the server was going to be up long. I guess with the current state of of Doomhaus WoW in 2020, the fact that the server stayed up is noteworthy enough. Ma'am, can I have some? Pick. Oh fuck! Only one delivery mission. You are killing me, madam.
Go, go, go!
I'm trying to. Shut up. We've not got a go officer in charge today. Right, let me put this voyage down. Balls deep. Vote for quest. Please be at Golden Sands Outpost. Right, what's the contract? Yes, wander at Golden Sands Outpost. Pretty good. After Hygel, there was some doubts, right? True. Right, wander. What does begins with W? Weapons. Wander from the weapons store. Has she got the stuff? She has. Wander, thank you. I shall deliver your crates. Lovely, beautiful. All in balls deep. It pissed Santa off for a while. What? Congratulating him for dinging? You know what I'm going to do to make this a bit quicker? We're just going to leave him here. And we're going to go and get the next one. Just keep running. Both Wanda and Wendy. Can I let you into a secret, Nina? There's a naming convention for these things. There is always somebody on an outpost with a name beginning with W. There is always somebody on the outpost with a name beginning with O. There is always somebody on the outpost with a name beginning with etc, etc. Because if you need to pick something up from somebody with a name that begins with O, for example, it's always going to be the older Order of Souls lady. They're all called Olga and Olivia and Olive and etc. Wanda and Wendy are both people that work in the weapons shop. Everybody that works in the tool shop has a name beginning with T, which is confusing because also... And here we go, look. Here is the shipwright, and she is called Sharon. Here is the merchant lady, and she is called Mavis. You could say it's just Sea of Thieves being very unproductive. Not Sharon Toss, although she wields that hammer like she could throw it a distance. So when I got this contract that says I need to go and speak to somebody called Wanda, make a beeline. Straight for the weapons tent. The gold hoarders are all called Horace and Humphrey, and that the hoarder. I don't know if that Reaper's leaving Reapers yet. They're not grade 5, so they're not going to be able to see me just yet. Well, I like a good boring stream. Do you know what? Delivering cargo might be boring, but what it is also is orderly, safe, and productive. And if there's not 3 words that describe the Doomhaus more than orderly, safe, and productive, I don't know what does. It's just my controller turns to go back and get the next piece that's the issue. And easily to get distracted from. No chance. The only thing that can distract me from that at the moment is that Reaper. How many fucking things does this lady want me to deliver? God damn it. I really like the idea of tucking on somebody's shit, This should be a good method of doing it, actually. Can you imagine if there was a merchant that you wanted to tuck on, and you ran up to them and then just did some of this? Imagine if this was up against a wall. That's a pretty good tuck, is it not? I know my head's sticking out the other side, but if it was up against a wall, it'd be pretty good. I'm not getting distracted by it. You're getting distracted. For the record, I very nearly, instead of using the hide emote, used the barrel hide emote. So having an enormous fucking 3-foot barrel sticking out the top of that would have been a little less subtle. Look at that beautiful ship. Mikey B flapping his colours in the breeze like he doesn't give a fuck about Wednesdays. Usually the one keeping you on track. You heard the Mavis from the merchants giving it some go, go, go. She's in charge of that today. I just have to leave the outpost. Then she can't fucking... Racist, sexist, and... Wait, what am I now? Have I got a new title? If I can just get the title that I want from this game, I will be racist, sexist, and Hunter of the Shrouded Ghost. What are you saying, Santa? I'm confused. Right, please, no more than this. Good. I should have actually checked that. Wanda, thank you very much. I will set about this right now. The best emote on Twitch. It's so good. What's this dog called again? Blakely. I think I actually have that because it was me that made that for him as a joke and then he just used it. I think it was me that... I've got that saved on my PC as 28 Blakely. I think I was going to use it as a Discord emote and then I was like, wait... I'm going to give this to Sothan and see what he does with it. And sure enough. Yes, Santa, the stream is PG-13 today. Which is the weirdest type of tea imaginable. Especially now we don't have the finger. So sad. I haven't actually checked. I might be able to... I might be able to upload emotes again, for all I know. Deliver to 5 Paces Frank at Mermaid's Hideaway. I can do that, Sea of Thieves, and I will. Thank you. There's mermaids. What a beautiful coincidence this is. Lovely. Got to do that. I've got to check if I can re-upload. I'll just re-upload 28 Finger again. Stubbler, the bad boy of Twitch over here. Speaking of which, let me just check and upload. I need to check if my trick of uploading to Twitch might have worked. Well, 3 words that apparently describes the Discord. I see. What was it? Discord lover described us as that day. 12 cheesy singles. Last time I tell you anything, baby. Whoa, are you saying this is a leaky community? Right, give me the fucking replies, please. Thank you. If I'd have pooned a powder keg then and it'd have blown up and taken all the bottles, just smashed the bottles to pieces so they wasn't worth full amount, I can guarantee you lot wouldn't have laughed at that. Right? Have I really got no food? Oh yeah, I've got some. Bybit, please keep all of Santa's secrets in the Santa's Secrets Discord. Discord channel. Watch this. Are you watching this? There is a brigantine packed over at the Skull Fort, the active Skull Fort. They are chopping and whacking and getting all sorts of nice loot. Guess what Stubbler's not going to do? Go over there. Because Stubbler is not allowed to be distracted. Now, this may look like Stubbler is being distracted, but I'm going to stop off at this here shipwreck to maybe pick up a couple of gems that could increase my yield as a merchant. Look at this. Best merchant on the fucking seas. So if I can get any mermaid gems while I'm in here, we can increase profits. Very unfortunate what happened to this. I'll tell you what's a good thing. The fact that that brigantine's parked there will distract the Reaper. Because why the fuck would the Reaper come after a shitty merchant when it could be over there snapping up the skull fork? Lovely. Right. Wish me luck. I'm looking for a siren gem. This is not a Reaper chest, is it? I'm not saying anything. Santa's the one that can't keep quiet. Look at these two with their secrets. Best way to be in life is if somebody's got a secret, just don't ask about it. You know what I mean? It's the safest way to live your life, I'm sure you agree. Right, what have I got merchant-wise? Fruit crate, I'll take it. Lovely. More merchant replug. Pop that up here. Ready for a quick poon. Should have grabbed some oxygen, didn't. Will regret that. More merchant stuff, please. Not bothered about that chest. Get some oxygen. Maybe grab some cursed cannonballs. If I talk like I'm being efficient, I feel like I'm being efficient, even though I'm evidently just fucking around in a sunken ship. Fake it till you make it, they say. This one's full of powder kegs as well. It's a good job I ain't staying around here. More merchant stuff, look. We're nearly grade 4. Fuck, is this actually how you play the game? Just do the boring stuff? Like a good little merchant boy, I am here right now collecting everything that was lost when this ship was irresponsible enough to sink. Give me some good food, maybe some cooked fish for my journey. I'll take cannonballs, I'll take planks. More cannonballs, affirmative. Keyboard turning. It's not good for anyone. Load of cooked food, lovely. Planks. You didn't even have to put any accent or anything on that, Mina, and I knew exactly what you was getting at. Empty. I'm drowning. Fucking crack. I've got so much kraken meat in the last few days. You could hear it. Planks. Fucking drowning big time. Stop. Get out of here. Stop. Hello. How do I... Oh, I have to eat my banana. Sad drowning noises. Look at the fucking kraken meat. They must have upped the chance you can get that stuff. Damn it, that banana didn't do what I wanted it to do. I hate when that happens. Am I safe? The brig's raised its sails. It must have got spooked by the curious-looking merchant packed over at a shipwreck. An empty fruit crate. What can we do with that? Stick it on the pan. I feel like you've had kraken meat in every... I know. It does feel like they're up to the spawn rate of it, right? Was it kraken meat that I asked that lady if it was cooked properly? I think it was, because Scotty said it's one of the hardest meats to get in the game and you're acting like you're a beginner. What am I doing? I'm lost. Okay, just put stuff there. Good, got it, Roger. I can hear cannon fire over at that fort. Let's just pretend we've not seen it because we're honest working stiffs. Also, there might be an issue where my game capture fails while I'm at this fort. If that happens, then I am so very sorry, but it should come back rather quickly. Can I not put stuff up there? No. Look at that meat, though. What's the fish? Sky Battlegill. I don't know if that's the ones I actually need. Right, we'll pull it up at Mermaids now. If I recall, the gentleman I'm delivering to... You have so many bananas. You know, I find that very offensive. I might be able to get away with this by just pointing at the beach, raising my sail, coasting into the island. I'm just going to... Oh god, I'm coming in a bit fast actually. Please don't hit the sand. Quickly drop the stuff off, quickly drop the stuff off. Fuck, that went straight in the water. You know who lives on this island, right? If you get chopped by a reaper, sneak onto their ship and banana bomb them. The bananas aren't the resource that's difficult to get when it comes to banana bombs, Mina. It's the fucking bomb part. My intention was to drop the stuff that can't get wet off the bowsprit, but it turns out dropping them off the bowsprit drops them into the fucking sea. Right, give me the bottles. I don't want the cloth, I want the bottles, because I can drop the bottles into the water and they don't smash. And the plants are better in the water as well, because they actually get watered, because if you don't keep them wet, the... Have I actually got no plants? Got no ground. I have to do the cloth manually. God damn Sea of Thieves. Check the top of the mast for that bit. I'm just praying that one day I get, before the end of the thing, I just get to shoot some a powder keg in someone's crow's nest. Is it that much to ask? There's 2 instances where I've neglected to do that. One of which was when I was chopping the brig that stole my chest the other day. And the other was very early on in the playthrough, like the 3rd stream or something. I shit on a parked ship that I thought had somebody on it, but it didn't. And only when it was sinking to the bottom did I realise it actually had a fucking powder keg in the crow's nest. Right, I'm about to get to grade 4. I wonder how much it sells for at grade 4. If only I had more fucking voyages. I might have to go out to plunder now, which means I'm going to have to go... Shit, still not grade 4. I'm going to have to go into the area where the brigantine is and go past Reaper's hideout, which is in that direction as well. I tell you what, doing this is like stupid fast for leveling merchants. I might get the emissary quest after this, in fairness. Right, I'm grade 4, so it was, what, 1,169 gold at grade 3. So given that these aren't broken at all, how much do I hand these in for? Ooh, straight 1,400. This is pretty good money. I've made 12 grand so far, and I've been going, what, 40 minutes-ish? Give or take how long it takes me to actually get into the stream and start doing anything. Of course, phantom spawning changes things a little bit. God damn it. Right, let me get some food. Is there any barrels up here on Krakens? 1, 2. Not bad food, actually. Fuck you, sir. Please die. Thank you. Ma'am? Here's a bit extra gold, look. This guy's dropped his dinner money. How much? 400 gold. Nearly, what, 700? I will take that. Got my food back, right. Continue. Sothan, my love, welcome to the stream. We was only just discussing your Ayakam woof 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 emote. How it's the best one on Twitch. Sothan, how are we? That big shit bucket in the jar's distracting. Oh god, the Reaper's getting pooed on. Not the Reaper, the Brigantine at the fort. That or they're using their own cannons for DPS. Oh, the Reaper's there, look. You can you see that? You can just see the flag a tiny bit. The more they sink, the more I'm in danger. I need to get out of here. I might go try and skirt across the top of the map to go to Galleon's grave. Shit! I'm just about to get to grade 5 as well. God, that Reaper flag twinkling on the horizon, scary. Sothan, how are you, my love? Are you well this morning? Four and a half, right, I'm up to 700. Good. Now we're up to, what, 700 bonus gold, which is good shit. Right, the trouble is, though, is I'm assuming the Reaper got the win. The Reaper's just parked there. But where's the fort? That's not the fort though, is it? Still grade 4 from what I can see. You can just about count the lights. Am I right? I have a lot of stuff to study, but I don't want to. So then, you are the first ever procrastinator to ever be on Twitch. Hey, speaking of which, well, let me just tinker with something. Bear with me. Oh no! Oh god! Oh, the game capture's filled. Can't believe this happens every time I go to Mermaid's Hideaway, which is coincidentally the island which a friend of mine lives on. Can you believe the rotten luck? What's that noise? Alright, Carl. Fancy a bit of merchant work today? What a god. You need a new car, I know, right? I think Trim's got one for sale. I might borrow his old one. I'm sure he'll be willing to sell it. Right, how safe am I from merchants? I'll nip by Golden Sands, and I'll set the boat going past. And then I'll start looking for more. And I'll go see if I can get some more voyages, merchant cargo runs. And if I can't, the boat will be already on its way to Sanctuary, and I'll check there as well. I'm assuming the Reaper is at the fort to our bottom right. Ooh. Okay, we've got a Reaper's mark, and a Reaper, and the Brigantine. Whatever happens, this fucker is very likely to get grade 5, which means they'll be able to see the Lonely Merchant on the map and probably shit on me. It's apparently cheaper for me to fly from Bristol to Belfast and then to Edinburgh than it is just to fly from Bristol to Edinburgh. What the fuck? And how much does it cost? Sorry, how long does it take to change? Do you know what I mean? If there's a big layover or something. Wait, are you going to go see Trim? Is that what you're doing? He is. He's off to go visit Santa and Trim. Guarantee it. Well, let me check my upload. I really want this to fucking work, Twitch. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, the best of is ready to release, but I just can't get it onto YouTube without it being awful frame rate. And nobody else is reporting the problem, so it seems to be just a Stubbler thing. So I'm trying to upload it to Twitch to see if I can get it to... We're still processing. For fuck's sake. See if I can get it to load up straight. And then I'm going to transfer it over to YouTube from Twitch and see if that works. But what's reporting? Nobody's reporting it, so then, but the best of's finished, and no matter what file format or what frame rate I export the video in, once I get it uploaded to YouTube, it's at like 5 frames per second on the final file. And it's been doing it for like 12 hours now. No, 18 hours. And I can't work out what the problem is. And the only issue is troubleshooting takes at least 45 minutes per attempt because it has to upload, then finish processing, then process HD. That pain in the ass. Easy Green, good morning. Welcome to the stream. It's just a good old-fashioned merchant day, and so far I have made 17 grand. The money's flying in, but I need more voyages, so I'm just stopping off here and setting the ship, Mikey B, off to the north to go check the other outpost. Look at Mikey, look at this, look. Look at that. What a dominant performance. Carl's driving, if you're wondering. Right, everybody pray.
Quickly now, what do you want?
I want you to have a cargo mission for me.
Go!
Go away! You've not given me a... Easy Green, good morning. Right, I'm going to have to take my mermaid and get back out there at full fucking clip. Don't you just love the sword lunges where you don't go below the surface? Skimmers. That is a skimmer. So I need to be going this way. I'm facing the right direction. Cal, can we get wind in the sails? Can we bollocks? We never can. Is the Reaper still battling over at the fort? So there's a brig parked with their sails down a distance away. I don't know if they've got their sails down. They probably haven't rendered in yet. There's a brig anchored to the west of the fort, and one parked at it. One's got a Reaper's mark, and one's a full-blown Reaper. Are they actually fighting, or are they is it an alliance? Can you imagine a Reaper alliance? Is there anything more limp than that? Terrible. Carl, I've got a job for you, kid. Come with me. I want you... No, I didn't say sit there. I want you to head over towards where them Reapers are and go tell them to man up a little bit. Deal? Godspeed, Carl. He'll be alright. He loves the solo mission. He'll be over there now on the fucking speakerphone, won't he? Giving it big licks, calling them all the names under the sun. And so he should. How did I miss? Thank you. Cook food, please. There's a lot of something in this barrel, but what it is, I can't work it out just yet. Oh, there we go. Right, pulling up a sanctuary very shortly. So yeah, the best of will be out whenever I can get it out. But hopefully this Twitch trick works. Otherwise it's going to fuck me as far as VODs and everything's concerned. Right, please, Sanctuary. Please have me some new voyages. Please. I guess there's no point in actually pulling up safe, is there? Because for all I know, I won't be stopping. And I'll have to do an entire journey across the top of the map. So no matter how efficient this looks like it is when you're handing stuff in, there is a certain amount of RNG which can just screw you. If the merchants just aren't selling the voyages you need. The cargo voyages. Mikey, good work. Carl, good driving. Everybody just pray. Big pray. I would say use the Bless RNG emote, but it doesn't exist anymore because the man that was in the emote was Big Best. Apparently. Allegedly. Ma'am.
May I be of assistance?
You tell me. Oh, she's got one. Only one though.
Our business is done.
Thank you, Mrs. Right, I need to go propose it, don't I? Mikey, I'm on the way. This might have to be some sort of heavy poon work to get this going. What's Mikey doing parked out there sniffing around with a load of barrels? This is not what was fucking... God damn it. What about going to the Raw? Merchant voyages in the Raw, Mikey, are a bit of a pain in the ass because they're worth more money, but they're not contained to within the Raw. If you buy it, it'll say, right now go to fucking pick them up from mermaids, and you end up doing so much travelling. Deadshot Charlotte from Lone Cove, good. Stop staring at the Reapers. Lone Cove is right there, beautiful. Deadshot Charlotte sits on the beach as well. That's it. What's happened, Siddles? You're committed to either seeing George or searing Gorge. I'm assuming it's the latter, because he was talking about buying tickets to Bristol. Siddles, congratulations. Trim, Trimette, George, commiserations. Whoa, imagine Siddles sat on Trim's lap. Or the other way around. Can we make a request? Hey, Carl's back from his secret mission. Did you tell them all to get fucked, Carl? Be adorable if you did. Take that as a yes. So how much does it cost if it's not too cheeky to ask, Siddles? 60 quid, what? 60 quid to Ireland and then 60 quid to Glasgow to Bristol. Do you mean 60 quid return? That's fucking now, is it? How much would a bus cost you? And Bristol home, 60 all in, all in. That's fuck all for a flight, isn't it? Like a train ticket would cost you near that, right? What would a train ticket be, like 40 something? 50? 130 for one way, what the hell? Tell I wasn't ever the one that booked our train travel. Shit. Well, Glasgow to Bristol on a plane was 23. That's fucking nothing. I'm assuming that's just like not... Sorry, I'm assuming that's not like normal prices. You've managed to swindle that somehow. Right, I think Deadshot Charlotte's here someplace. I think she is actually, I can see her. Judging by the seat booking, there's only 10 folk on the plane at the moment too. So it's also good for the environment. In fairness, what would be worse for the environment? A 40-minute plane journey or a... It won't even be 40 fucking minutes, will it? A 40-minute plane journey or like a 3-hour bus drive. And then some. A 6-hour bus drive. Level 69, boys and girls. Where's my congratulations? He was in incognito mode. I'm not getting EasyJet ads on your Facebook. Oh, because you was in incognito mode, you're now not getting EasyJet ads. Good tactic. Yeah, gold hoarder stuff. I guess we need the money, right? Miss Charlotte, I apologise if you don't like loud noises, because you're about to hear one. I'm so glad I didn't have the stuff then. Sorry, miss, let me just, thank you. Let me just scoop up the... Lovely, I hear you would like some cargo collected. You look rather unhinged. There you go, mind right, that's what I was expecting. Also, the thought of waggling one's eyebrows. Keep it coming, please, thank you. Please tell me this isn't going, like, back in that direction. North Star... Oh, shit, it is. North Star Seapost is south, closer towards where them lot are fighting. Can I see it from here, maybe? I think North Star's the one that's, like, just north of Reapers. Which, if all goes well for the lads at the fort, is the direction they'll be going. But the fort's still up, so they'll need a bit of loading up time. So if I'm swift, we should be able to get this done. Look at Carl's little hops. Fuck. God, these controller turns are brutal. How much more is there? This is it. Good. I'm gonna have to do some... Carl! Carl's alright, right? Promise me I didn't just slice him in two. Turn the ship a little bit. Fucking... That'll do. Once played a TFOS character with prehensile eyebrows. He was on the wrestling team. His signature move was his infamous eyebrow lock.
How much is the Doomer in the window?
Woof,
the
woof.
one with the waggly eyebrows.
Easy Green, thank you for the bits. I'm guessing it's some form of 69. When did we get so juvenile? I remember when we was juvenile with an eye of maturity. Straight out the window. Oh, I know they dropped them in the water then, but it wouldn't have been the worst thing in the world. Put the sword away because it's making a loud noise. It's doing me head Have I ever told you how much I hate harpooning stuff off land? I aim to only say it every sort of 15 times per stream. So you might have missed it. Fucking grab, please. Lovely. Can we actually... Thank you. Whew, right. North Star Seapost. Looks like Bill Shatner is taking off in about 15 minutes. Wait. What's William Shatner doing? I'm going back to North Star. This is towards them. They've sunk the Reaper's Mark. Us, juvenile, never. I don't think we was at 69 level, though. Not to compliment ourselves.
Reasonably priced, what are you offering?
Fuck, I'm going to have to sit here and watch the negotiations come in now. Mind right, thank you for the bits. Easy Green, thank you for the bits. Right, there's the seapost I need to get to. The only issue is, has the Skull Fort gone down? The fort's gone down. Which means they're going to be loading up and coming north. If I'm playing Avoidance today, I might have to quickly hand this shit in and then just book it. He's riding Jeff Bezos. What, is he actually... Is William Shatner going into space on Blue Origin today? No way. I mean, who better, right? How old is William Shatner? Is he like 85? No, he'd be older than that. Is he 90? That fucking shit bucket in the tip jar's doing my head in. Can you reset the tip jar? If I restart the session, does that reset it? Every time I look up, it just looks messy. I know the whole overlay looks messy. It's the Doomhaus. It's messy by very nature, but it's doing my fucking head in. I'll keep an eye on OBS so I don't crash. You're watching him do it on NBC right now. Good shit. Right, Streamlabs. I'm not going to hit that rock, am I? No, we're good. Mikey B, just drive yourself for a second. How do you sort out the tip jar thing? Is a tip jar a widget? The jar, yes it is. Satan, welcome to the stream. Cower brief mortals. Brief, he says. I said hi. Can I reset the tip jar? Because I want rid of that big shit bucket. It's doing my head in. I could empty the jar. Right, I've emptied it. We've got rid of the big shit bucket. If I was to replay Mind Right's bits, does it drop a bit in the jar? Lovely.
Reasonably priced, what are you offering?
Beautiful. There we go, I've got rid of the big shit bucket, and the jar, for once, is nice and clean. Lovely. Mina, welcome back. P-word today, excuse me. Surprise P-word, followed by a jammed donut. I think a jammed donut's a wrestling move as well. Satan, how are we? Good afternoon. We're just talking about William Shatner going to space, apparently. How many Star Trek quotes does he do while he's up there? Sounds dirty. It does, doesn't it? I was going to say sex position, but I thought I'd make it a wrestling move. Because apparently, according to Bybee, it's a PG-13 stream today. Look at this beautiful cargo. Amazing. Look at this beautiful bird. Yeah, you're right, Carl. Oh shit, I actually need to drive. Mikey, if you could park yourself, I'd appreciate it. This is going to be close. This is going to be close. Watch this. Has this ever been a PG-13 stream? Yeah, you're right, actually. I don't know if it still has the tag on it this stream that says you have to be over 18 to watch it. Do you actually? Do you think? Just reminding Santa he's the one that doesn't know. Oh, I see that this needs to be a PG-13 stream. Right, let me just move up. Get the bowsprit tickling as we always do. It's always better when you're a merchant to get your long end over the dock. There you go, Seric. Enjoy that. Oh, that's his perfect parking for once. Stubbler, beautiful. This is an NC-17 street. It isn't, is it though, really? We like to joke that we're crossing lines and borders and stuff, but there's not a great deal of swearing goes on, or taboo fucking topics or anything like that. Just a few tee-hee-hee jokes that 14-year-olds tell one another. It's a push. Unrated most of the censors. Yeah, the censors will refuse to rate it because they don't want to watch it to work out what rating it should get. Not a lot of swearing immediately says fuck. Well, yeah, I guess. Maybe coarse language at a push. Good jumping. Thank you, Mina. I'm a merchant, not a fucking park hour expert. Can I get to grade 5 yet? Grade 5. Give me grade 5. Fucking look how close I am to grade 5. Are you shitting on me, game? There it is. Park hour. Yeah, it's how much it costs per 60 minutes. So 1,750 gold per crate. This might be good money, you know. As a merchant, reach emissary grade 5. I thought it was more like park a couple of minutes at most. See what I mean? Is that a fucking... Is that an R-rated joke that Mina's told right there? Me and Santa alone moved this up a rating. Nah. You two are the more innocuous of the group. It's fucking Gwynblade you gotta watch out for. Genuinely, I think this stream is... This stream's suitable for somebody like 15 years old, I'd say. I thought it was just how long it feels when you're down the park with a... I thought it was just how long it feels when you're down the park with a kid. An hour every 5 minutes. Right, let's go to Sanctuary, because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pick up my Emissary quest. And the Emissary quest is the big bum one. It's like 10 crates, and they're more expensive than anything else. So if I can head over there, we can hopefully stay away from the Reaper, who's probably grade 5 now the fort's done. Did I just see what I thought? Yep, he's grade 5. He can see us on the map. Carl's asleep. Suitable for Game of and Dudnez. Kinky just said... Yeah, exactly. It's stuff like that makes it not actually that threatening, right? If that's the... if the word kinky is as bad as it gets, then I think 15-year-olds are perfectly safe in here. Then again, we often don't shy away from talking about anything at all, do we? It's not like there's any rules on what we can and can't chat about. Parrots don't sleep like that. I think he's picking nits out from under his collar. Yeah, Carl does. If normal parrots don't sleep like that, then I think you'll find it's the normal parrots that are doing it wrong, not Carl. Right, I've stopped off here to get some supplies while Mikey and Carl go a bit further north. I'm not going to fail this sword lunge. Ashen Keymaster. He has nothing for me. I am looking for barrels. Supplies. It's not actually that far away, I mean, look. It's pretty close to the island, it's just because the island's pretty long. Is that a barrel I could plunder? No. So how much gold have I made? 1,760. Carl, this is why you need to be awake at the wheel. Jesus, Mikey, for fuck's sake. It needs Carl to carry him at all times. I'm guessing that's not the island I'm meant to be going to. I was going north, wasn't I? Or south. Was it south or north? North. That's it, Stubbler, just throw the water in your own face. I'll bail him out, get him pointing in the right direction, then we'll fix it. He's got a tier 2 leak and a tier 3 leak. Right, Mikey, back northwest. Or north at least. Just go north and avoid that rock. Just for a fucking second. I did, yeah. I couldn't believe what I was seeing from Mikey's driving skills, so I had to sort of try and wake myself up a bit. See, I wasn't having a nightmare. It's a tactic for putting yourself out of... I think it gets rid of the drunk debuff a little bit as well. They're going to come for me, aren't they? You know they are. I need to sell while I'm at Sanctuary, because I'm grade 5 now, so it doesn't matter. God damn it. Let me turn northwest. I'll get to Sanctuary, we'll get the Emissary quest, and hopefully the grade 5 Reaper doesn't come for us after it's finished selling its Skullfort stuff. It seems to enjoy its PvE, but I guess their plans are probably to come for me after. Carl, we've just seen what happens if you... So how do parrots sleep? I feel like it's probably in our best interest to get shrouded. Imagine. Shrouded. It's not the shrouded. They just sit upright, do they, and just shut their eyes? Oh yeah, of course they do. I always forget I've had parrots in the past. I had one anyway, a parakeet thing, and a canary. A canary called Spyro, because I thought naming a pet after a video game character was a cool thing to do when I was like 12. Saying that, Trim, you should have still called dog Briggsy. Whoa, 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 controller, stop. Controller, stop. That fin is really white. Yeah, it's not the shrouded, the fin on the shrouded ghost is pink. The shroudeds are really pale fish with a pink fin and pink eyes, like very pale pink. That was like a bluey colour with a white fin. I think it's Koala or Eric or somebody knows all the names of each one, so they'd have been able to tell you which one it was, but it definitely wasn't the shrouded. It goes like a funny grey colour at night. Like, I think the pink isn't as vibrant. Yeah. Nobody actually knows how rare the shrouded ghost is, Mina. But people think it's like 300-400 to 1 chance of it spawning. It's not like WoW where they put it. No. They can just pop up on you while you're sailing. I think every time you're driving along, you get like every sort of 10 seconds, you get like a roll. And as long as the parameters are right, like far enough away from an island or nowhere near, not in a kraken or not got ghost ships on you and stuff, I think it then decides. It then rolls every like 10 seconds. And if you're unfortunate, it'll spawn a Megalodon on you. And then once it's decided it's going to spawn one, then it rolls again to determine which one you get. So you can imagine how fucking rare the shrouded actually is. That's the merchants there. I pulled up at the wrong place. So, nobody knows exactly how, and neither does he, how much, but it's fair to say Boxy has played a fuckload of this game, right? We're talking multiple thousands of hours. There's an ancient one. Is that what it was? Like a bluey colour with a white fin. He's never seen it. And he plays this game for a living. And he's never encountered it once. And of all the streamers that have encountered it, it pops up. If you go to the, like, all the streamers, sorry, of the streamers that have had a shrouded ghost, if you, like, search through clips by most popular of all time, almost all of them have them finding the shrouded ghost as their most viewed clip. It is super rare. But get this, while I just drift up. Which rep is it? It's Hunter's Call. So this is the one for fishing, as you can see, but there's also Eric's Accolades, Wreckers. It might be an Athena one. Athena's Fortune. Commendations. Legendary Hunter of the Ancient Terror. Look, there's a title called Legendary Hunter of the Shrouded Ghost. To get grade 5, you have to get the title Legendary Hunter of the Shrouded Ghost that you can wear under your name. You have to, as a pirate legend, kill the Shrouded Ghost 5 times. I think there's like 2 people in the world that have that commendation or something. That's what people in Twitch chat have said in the past. 5 times. Imagine an achievement in WoW where you had to get the fucking Savage Gladiator chain 5 times. And then make it 3 or 4 times rarer than that. Crazy. Right. I'll get all this handed in, then I'll have a midstream break. There's people that go for all the commendations in this game, and it's ludicrous. This is what I like about cosmetics. The only thing you can do to upgrade your character in this game is to have cosmetics, right? They don't do anything to your game other than purely cosmetic. But when they're like that, that's a sign of respect, right? Gwynblade always used to say that the one thing he really liked about WoW was, up until Cataclysm or whenever it was that when you looked at somebody, you could see what level they were at just by looking at them. So you walk through Ironforge, you see somebody in Naxxramas gear, you know what that character has been through, right? Where am I going? If only 2 people have done it, then they really are legends. Yes, Gwynblade, welcome to the stream. And I agree. So, in this game, like that bloke I saw earlier, that guy, like, I know that all he did to get that costume with the pumpkin head on was just buy it. I know he had to level up through renown, but the Jack Sparrow costume, for example, I know that if somebody looks as cool as that, all they did was just spend like £4 on the store. But if you saw somebody with the Legendary Hunter of the Shrouded Ghost title, you'd drop to your fucking knees, wouldn't you? Even though it's only a cosmetic, even though it does absolutely nothing for gameplay, even though you're on the same level pegging as them, that's what cosmetics should be. Non-gameplay and cosmetics are a total sack of shit. It's a little less subtle than the way I was putting it, Gwynblade, but you're absolutely bang on. It did mean, yes. So transmog's a thing in WoW where you just, whatever your gear is, you just decorate it to look like anything else. So you could be wearing fucking level-specific rags, but if you had some good-looking gear 45 levels ago, you could make that look as good as that did. So nobody has any idea what your gear level is. And it's a bit ridiculous. Right, ladies and gents, before I go for the midstream break, let me just check something. Then we're going to pick up this emissary quest and we're going to go. But there is a grade 5 Reaper at Reapers, which might be heading this way. I'm going to turn the camera south. Cal, I need you to protect me. The camera's going to be turned south east, up towards that Reaper's mark. And I'm going to do this and this. And I'm going to go for a quick midstream break. If you see that Reaper come in, I don't know what to suggest. Just panic, because I'm sure Cal will be. Ashley. Cal, don't look that way. Don't look north-west. We're supposed to be looking southeast. I wouldn't mind being able to change the colour of some of the WoW clothes, just saying. Yeah, exactly. It looks like it by me. That sounds like it'd be a good idea, but it actually... It kind of really damaged a lot of things. It's the same with most things. You slightly increase something, or you slightly tweak it to make it a little bit better, and it can be objectively better, but it just... Too much of that and it fucks it up. Right, boys and girls, I'll be back 2 minutes. What do you mean what's happened to the overlay? What did happen, Gwynblade? Anyway, I need to go. 2 minutes. Oh. We do not seem to be sunk. I'm guessing Carl and Mikey protected us quite well there. Right, lovely. Looks weird over the sky. Oh, I see. Makes the transparency of the edges a bit blocky and low res. It did look a bit like... It went all fucked up once. Yeah, no spammy bits as well, but I didn't put anybody in charge of the midstream break meter. That must be what it is. I guess because Trim's busy building his PC, right, so we got away with it. Carl's a champion. Is that Reaper still on the server? The Reaper's gone south to Castaway to pick up the Reaper's bounty. Do I pick up this emissary quest now? I can't live forever. Is it worth it, do you think? My bits look like spam. Your bits look like spam in a certain way. Jesus. Hey, ladies and gentlemen. What's in this can? Fuck, I can't open it with one hand. Aya. Can I see from here? Negative. Roja. Right, land right at the merchant lady's feet. That's not the merchant lady, that's the shipwright. Hello, merchant lady. I may have visited the wrong person. Mina says ginger beer. Alkirion says Pepsi. I was about to ask if that was a way to hit me without saying my name. Wait, what's that? Tropical, she says. Right, I've got my emissary quest. Thank you, nice lady. Oh, buy bits, I see. I think by the time you end up having to truly earn the gear in raid content, you end up fetishizing it, regardless of how ugly it is. Yes, the perfect example of that, I always think, is the turban, the Spellweaver turban you get at the end of UBRS. Like, it's one of the normal turban skins, so it's not inherently bad. But it's like luminous blue with a big red feather sticking out of it and a big gold gem and all this sort, and it's awful looking. But because it's amazing and it's so rare, like, everybody just wears it with pride because it's so, like, it's so, just by virtue of that. I've got two. I need to go to Carl in Daggertooth, and then I need to go to Stephen from Stephen's Spoils. Alkarion says Pepsi. Mina says ginger beer. Bybee says tropical. Mindret says 7-Up free. Easy Green says lemon and lime. Mikey says Diet Coke. To be fair, the pre-raid BIS healing gear makes you look like a rainbow. You've got every colour and the smithing muffs, but it's a look. Do you know what it looks like, though? It looks like somebody that's put some incredible work in to get their gear. Sothan says Cloudy Lemonade. Right, where's Stephen's Spoils? I don't know the outpost, the sea post, very well. Stephen Spoils this one. For fuck's sake, somebody just fired up an emissary at Daggertooth as well. I think that Reaper might be going for this Reaper. It's not Tetley's. Shit, I've spoiled it. Where's Stephen's Spoils? Sothan, you know Stephen, right? Tell me if I miss Stephen's Spoils. Should be a tiny little dot. Kraken Watchtower, Sandy Shallows, Salty Sands. Stephen was a bit spoiled. Hidden Spring near Daggertooth. Whereabouts near Daggertooth? Oh, Stephen Spoils all the way to the south, near Plunder. Right there. Look at this. This is where I need to go. I need to go here, near a grade 5 fucking Reaper, and I need to go here. You did. What can I do? I need to kill time until either of those two ships leaves their respective places. The answer, boys and girls, by the way, was... Near Snake. Yeah, it's all good. I'll carry on. It's all good. Put me in the right area to find it anyway. Diet. Wait, Diet Cum. Diet Cum. Jesus, Mikey. That's what, after the vasectomy? You respect players more for a well thought out BIS setup than looking cool. Yes, you do. But I guess the conversation is that, ironically, that starts looking good, doesn't it? Like, the terrible setups that are actually very good look better than the good setups. Like, the full tier 0.5 rogue set objectively looks better than the actual BIS stuff. But fuck me, if you see somebody in all of that BIS stuff, it looks better. Ooh, ooh, ooh! Shit, stop, Stubbler, stop panicking, stop! Bear with me. I'm not going to crash into an island, am I? No, we're good. I think I might have the best of problem solved. Let me just check something. You're going to have a little audible spoiler right now for the best of. Possibly. Is it stuttering? Actually, it's in low quality. It's in very low quality, weirdly. Right, that might work. It's still publishing. But it looks good. Things are looking good. Tell you what I'm going to do now. I'm going to start this. I'm going to start the export process. If I can. Can I actually do this? Please say I'm not crashed into an island. I'm not, am I? Fuck! I can't even export it to... Fuck, my mission failed. God damn it. What's that itty bitty island to starboard? One second. Over here somewhere. That one there, you mean, Mindrake? That's a P-post. It's not the one I'm going to, though. I'm just heading east now, into the Lion's Den, as it were. Shit, I really thought I had it fucking sorted then. A full tier set looks like OCD or a complete lack of understanding of the game. Yes, it does. Till you get to Nax and a lot of classes where they're a full tier set. Because they actually worked out how to make gear by Nax. They're still really, really juddery. I can't cope with this. It's doing my head in. I can't work out how to make it work. I'm going to have to just tinker over and over again to get it to work. Right. Daggertooth Reaper, where is it? The Daggertooth Reaper seems to have gone. I'm guessing they're logged on to be a... Let's do it. This Reaper's still parked at Castaway. I'm assuming going to Reapers. It might come for me after. But I might as well just have this emissary quest, right? You are hereby requested to collect 10 crates in the name of Carl from Daggertooth. I'll be parked at Daggertooth for hours, though. It's an old Mikey B day. Oh yeah, you actually guessed it, Mikey. I just realised. Mikey, good work. Carl was under the thing. He was interrupting me and stopping me from... Hello? We've got a Nappy Sail sloop. Are they turning towards me or away? Just while I'm in the presence of another ship, let me just switch to mouse and keyboard. I'm winning marbles 2 days on a trot. Sorry to break it to you, mate. Sorry to ruin it, Mikey. Are they turning to me, or are they just going by? They might actually be going for the Reaper. Because the Reaper... That's not the Reaper, is it? Reaper's over in this direction somewhere. They don't look hostile, do they? Okay, there's Daggertooth. There's our destination. They are going straight by. Yeah, there we go. Just realised your PS4 chat is frozen. Sorry, it's just a lot of people saying bullshit anyway, Mikey. I wouldn't worry about missing this. I think we're alright. The issue is, I think a grade 5 merchant flag is like... There's a lot of Reaper commendations for these. For all of the flags, but I think Athena and Merchant are the two rare ones. Because you can get Reaper flags you can get anywhere, because you just search for a server that has a Reaper just on the map right there. Let's look at Reaper commendations. Look at that, you can sell Athena loot to the Reapers and you don't get Reaper rep for it. Sell 10 Reaper chests while flying the flag. Sell 10 Reaper's bounties. Represent the Reaper's bones through your appearance. Let me have a look through these. Fully represent the Reapers. There, look. As an emissary, sell 25 plundered Reaper's bones emissary flags to the Reapers. And then there's gold hoarder flags to hand in as a Reaper. Order of souls. Am I crashing into Daggertooth? I think I've handed in so many more Reapers, and the fact that I have some of those commendations, you should ignore that. I'm an honest working stiff. It may look like briefly there that I had a lot of credit for being a bad person, but in fact, it's bugged. Your PS4 thinks you're ignoring it. I think it's trying to save him from this shithole. Right, is that Sloop going over to the Reaper? The Reaper's still parked at the hideout, so maybe I can pull up at Daggertooth. We can get loaded up. The ship would eventually park itself. I would very much appreciate that. Hello, Mikey B, do you want it? Thank you. Why is it that the PlayStation and like Amazon Fire and Xbox Twitch apps are so delayed? The mobile app is as well, right? Right, let me go grab the controller. I prefer playing on the controller when the stakes are low, but whenever there's any PvP or any fighting, I can't do it. It hurts my hands. You're just not fast enough. No, can I just...
Do you like chickens?
What do you mean, do I like chickens? What kind of question is that to ask to a stranger? I'm just going to buy another voyage. I won't. Stop talking about chickens. Right, which is the one at Daggertooth? Carl. So that's Carl at the clothing store, which is, I believe, up here near the tavern? No, that's not the clothing store, that is Tools. You've got a good 15 seconds. Alright, delay test everybody. Let's test it, I'm interested. Where's the clothing store on this godforsaken shithole outpost? Is this it? Yeah, it is. Good, alright. Cal, what's new? Thank you. I know someone with a name like you. Everybody get the word Reaper typed into the chat, but don't press enter. Just get it typed out. Reaper. Press enter in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Alkirion, Mindright, Mina, Satan. Damn. Are all you four on the browser by any chance? Scotty. Yeah, that was a good 10 seconds at least, Scotty. Meet at Bybeat. Sothan. Sothan was in the other room. Fuck. Chaz. Reaper Tamil. So yeah, there's a varying degree. They're on the Windows app. Oh yeah, the Windows Twitch app or whatever it is. Yeah, that's another kind of delay, Sothan. Stop cheating. This is why everybody hates Daggertooth, by the way. Just look how much of a ball ache it is to load up, because this outpost is huge. Chaz has got the biggest delay. Watch him boast about it. I can't get my head... I know, even still. When did Windows 8 come out? Was it like 2013 or something like that? And it started calling them apps instead of programs. And you realise that the word app was not a shortening that existed before Apple decided to try and be smart with it. They were, but they weren't called it Sothan. They were always called programs or EXEs or whatever. But nobody ever called anything an app, or very, very, very rarely before Apple in 2007 or whatever it is started calling applications apps, because obviously it was related to Apple. It still makes me feel weird, doesn't it, yeah? I'm not somebody who's anti-Apple like a lot of people enjoy saying they are, but even still. I thought in program... Yeah, they called them applications, so then, yeah. Though just nobody ever abbreviated it, or very rarely. It's the abbreviation that was different. Windows 8 released in 2012. Cool. So not too far off. Yeah, there was always that. There were applications, or there was... But the whole thing of shortening them to apps officially was an Apple thing. And an ugly Apple thing at that, yet. It's impossible to think of it any other way now, right? I was listening to a podcast the other day from 2013, and one of them, somebody on that podcast said, question, what do you call it when somebody takes a picture of themselves? Turns their camera on and takes a picture of themselves. This is in 2013. And everybody said, why, what is it? And there was like, a self-shot? Or, and somebody said, cam whoring, etc. And everybody had all these names for him, but then the guy said, it's Bernie Burns from Rooster Teeth, he said, I've heard it in Australia be referred to as a selfie. And they were all like, that's ugly internet terminology. Jesus, I'm not using that. That feels like 2 seconds ago. But it feels like selfie's been a word forever. Thing is, though, Windows now has the concept of a desktop version and a Windows app. The Windows app being the weird sort of... The Windows app one being the weird sort of thing. You call him a dickhead. Doesn't it seem strange to think that people didn't understand what... or the word selfie wasn't a thing less than 8 years ago? It's amazing how things just feel like they've been around forever. I guess an example... Sorry if you heard that, by the way. But got a bit gassy. I don't know, it seems inevitable to me that it would be truncated in some way to some degree. It is so then, yeah. But again, it's not that people didn't truncate it. I'm keen to stress that. It's that it was started being officially called apps as opposed to applications or programs, or because it was always programs until 2007. That was like the main word that people used. But now it would be foolish to call anything other than an app. Apple started calling them apps, and I remember a lot of people being like, "Ooh, that's a bit kitsch." You know what I mean? That's not going to really take off. I'm not saying nobody truncated it. Again, keen to stress that. It just became like business speak rubbish. But the most popular terminology will become the norm by definition. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm with you. Definitely with you. Like, the fact that Apple obviously had that enormous boom in 2007 when the first iPhone released. And it didn't call its applications or programs, it called them apps. So it could be the Apple App Store and all that sort of rubbish. Before long, now everything's called an app. It just seems strange to call a desktop program that. No, you're good, sir. Wild side note, but I'm on 3 interviews in 1 week. Monday to Monday, you've got 3 interviews. Shit. Get it done. But if I can use Twitch in a browser or YouTube or Twitter or anything, what is the app? Is it just a skinned web app anyway? I think so, yeah. I think for the most part, you only ever use these apps on a desktop computer if you've had issues with the other version, right? So, like, I was having issues with Twitch buffering because of ad block. So I downloaded the Twitch app for a while, but the second the browser fixed it, I went straight back. As somebody who grew up pre-internet, the usage of almost any internet slang, abbreviation, or vernacular makes me really itch. Yeah, I think the decision we took, Gwynblade, where we opted to not use any social media other than, like, people say Discord's a social media. To me, Discord's just a fucking group chat. And a private one at that. I think anything like that feels like it's something we're not allowed access to. Does that make sense? Like, it feels part of the world that we didn't opt into. What I'm saying is I think our decision to not engage in any social media has made the internet, everything that happens post 2008, feel like it doesn't belong to us. Had one Monday, one tomorrow, and got another one next Monday. Please God, give me one of them. Dude, the word app, pretty sure that was around in the late 80s. That's what I'm saying. Again, mind you, I feel like I've really I've missaid something because everybody's correcting me in the direction that I was talking in the first place. I fully understand that right, let me see if I can word it better. Everybody used to... It was not uncommon for people to abbreviate the word application to the word app. People did it. People have probably done it before computers, when the word application was being used in its original sense. That was happening then, as it is happening now. But when Apple attached it to their brand, and their brand went mental in 2007, it quickly became the term for applications. The abbreviation took over everything else. And the fact that even now, on a Windows platform, we are all calling them apps without calling them applications or programs is still staggering to us and interesting. Is that better? The way you're phrasing it makes it sound like you're on the opposite end of the argument, so I do apologise, I do. I think I started by saying, I think Gwynblade started by saying, isn't it strange that we are now calling Microsoft programs apps? Does that make sense? I apologise if I've made everybody misunderstand me by mistake. Absolutely anything, though, you can see becoming pervasive in language. I can't imagine seeing something written down in that way and then deciding to adopt it myself to fit in, if that makes sense. It's not a conscious thing, but it is real. True. Apple put that abbreviation in the heads of consumers, not just developers. Yes, there we go. Because Apple, in that period, could convince... They could sell snow to Eskimos, as it were, or whatever. All of them terms. There's an app for that, is the term that made it, instead of being an oft-used abbreviation, to the word. I don't mind the shift in vocabulary. I find it interesting to watch. Yes, very true, very true. I have a feeling the word weird has a very subtle but quite profound difference across the Atlantic. Like, if I say something's weird... I think every time I say something's weird, everybody stands up for it as if I've offended it or as if I disagree with it. Whereas weird over here just simply means interesting to think about. Does that make sense? So again, Sothan, I don't mind it either. So when Satan and Gwynblade and I were saying it's weird that Windows is using the term app for applications, we were merely saying, isn't it interesting that? Not, it's weird as in, it's a bad thing or we don't like it. Estelle, welcome to the stream. Apple the App is maybe one of my favourite Black Eyed Peas member. The one that people don't think about. What about... Fuck, what was the other guy called? Taboo. So that I'm delivering... have you noticed I've just been running back and forth on this dock, just delivering and delivering? It's ridiculous. This is the emissary version. There we go, I've finished. These are going to Shipwreck Bay, which I think I can see. Lovely. Estelle, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. Morning, should I say. Head south. Human beings are resistant to change, which is why my previous generations aren't wild about current language. Sorry, why previous generations and why the newer ones aren't wild about the previous ones. True. And it should as well. Like, those of us that are sat turning our nose up at how young people speak now, not only are we're kind of dickheads for doing it, we're also extremely hypocritical, right? I was raising it because there's a technical difference between what Windows classes as an app or a desktop application. Yeah, there is, right? Skype, for example. There's a Windows app or a desktop version, and they're two totally different things. Yeah. Is it because the desktop version is designed with a PC user in mind, but the app is designed to sort of function like the mobile version? Not in the infrastructure, not in the content, but in the idea that you have this thing on the desktop that you click and it opens up and it's just like that. Do you know what I mean? I think it's often not just resistant to change, it's the act of observing it. It's odd. True. Sal, thank you for welcoming Stubbler to the stream. I usually kick him out if he arrives. Yeah. But I honestly think there's a difference between the usage of the word weird. Maybe outside of Britain, but possibly across the other side of the Atlantic. Weird is not an insult. Weird is a call to take interest in. Does that make sense? I suspect the Windows app was an effort to push the touchscreen thing they went balls deep on with Windows. It's so mad in it to think that that was the thing for a little while. She bought a laptop for a brief moment. I think what we're learning is me and her are bad at picking laptops, because she bought one during the Windows 8 era and I bought one during the Vista era, and both of us sent our laptops back. It's strange that I had a laptop once, and I had it for about 2 days in like 2007 or whatever. Right, I'm pulling up here to a guy called Grog Soaked Ed. I don't think I'm making 70 grand into this. This might not be the best way to make money. I'll do it anyway, but that laptop you bought was fucked for whatever reason. I feel awful for not being able to get it to work, and by work I mean install. Wow. I don't know why I did it. I think I was just flush with money at the time. And I thought, do you know what? While I've got a fucking room full of idiots playing Halo on this couch, I wouldn't mind being able to sit and fish in WoW or something. That's a player galleon to the south-southwest. I'll get this stuff dropped off and then we'll pretty much just try and avoid people. Yeah, I don't know why. I've never actually needed a laptop per se. I've never had a job that required it. And I've always had a desktop PC. I just thought it would be interesting for the small occasion when I could... Look at that money though. That is good money. I can't update my laptop or I won't be able to play WoW. Well, if you update it, you won't be able to play it. Have you got rid of Boot Camp? No, it's not Boot Camp, is it? Boot Camp was the thing you can make it emulate Windows, right? Word of the day is apocryphal. It's what's called a final clip where the beginning of a parent word is kept. Gymnastics to gym. Public house to pub. Application to app. There we go. You see, this is the interesting bit, right? We eventually learn something if we just keep pressing with our bullshit. It won't play things that... Oh, is it a... No, wait, it can't be a 64, 34-bit thing, can it? For not... Yeah, you're right, sir, then. If I remember right, the speed it was reading from the CD and then writing to the hard drive was what was... Oh, for that laptop. It's probably a good thing, Gwynblade, in reality. Like, I think it was me just wasting money for no reason. I've always had a laptop, but I basically use it as a desktop. Yes. MacBook. I'm not sure why I was doing it for real. The desktop was a way. Yeah, it always was. I mean, I always had one at the time, really. I think it was shortly after that that I bought the PC before this one. Weird. Master of the Siren's Wrath, you have moved... Oh, that's me. Level 71, by the way. Pretty good. See, this is good money. I've got 11 of these crates, so I'm making 17 grand from this voyage alone. And all I did was pick some shit up at Daggertooth, sail south, and drop it off to this guy. This is good money. Especially getting to grade 5 and doing it. This is good money. Thank you, Grog Soaked Ed. Was that everything? Are we delivered? One more cloth. I'm getting it slightly wet, if you see, but it's not underwater enough to actually affect it, so it should still sell for $17.50. Pretty good. Unapologetically Mac and trackpad WoW play. If there was like a professional streamer or something that decided to play like you did, Cell, everybody would tune in because it would be an impressive challenge mode playthrough that they were committing to. It's that level of insane setup. But if it's the preferred method, it's the preferred method, right? You've got to stick to it. Lovely. Right, that is Shipwreck Bay done. There is a grade 2 Reaper. Is the grade 5 anywhere, or is it just, we're just sticking with this grade 2? The grade 5 lowered its flag. That sounds like a Reaper to me. Next, I need to head south. Fucking keyboard controller turning, Jesus. Right, best way to navigate this awkward place, especially if you're turning sharp, is to use the good old poo. Lovely, lovely. Hey, Stubbler! I said good old poon and you wasn't supposed to prove it wrong. Mikey B, what is this fucking driving? Awful. You don't see me driving like this. To be fair, the MacBook trackpads are 1,000 times better than most of the laptops. Not that I'm advocating gaming with one. I guess a MacBook is like... Hang on a minute, why is there two sloops down here? There's a loop there, and there's a loop there, and that loop's driving to that loop, and that loop, can't see that loop coming in. There's going to be some fucking... Actually, that's a ghost ship. I have to tell a story and immediately undermine said story in 5 seconds. It's the move. It's a move! Never noticed much of a difference. It's been a few years since I've used one. I think Gwynblade regularly switches between a normal trackpad and a MacBook trackpad. Probably a million times a day, right, Gwynblade? You use your mouse to dive. Do you click your spells, Estelle, with the trackpad, or do you just walk with it and then press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to cast? Because it might be even more impressive depending on how you answer. Okay, so the grade 3's selling off there. They might come for me after. Honestly, I've got a mouse and keyboard for both work and gaming desks. True, I just mean that you switch between regularly using a MacBook and... Do you know what I mean? You use both multiple hours every day. I press the numbers and then click the spells above the ones with the numbers. You can actually bind those as well if you go into key bindings. You didn't ask for this. This is unsolicited advice, so I'm one of them bad people. But there is a way so you don't even have to click anything. You can rebind them, so maybe hold shift and then press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it sounds complicated and complex, but you do it for like 3 days and all of a sudden it's way fast. But yeah, I'm between Mac and PC all day, every day. He's got a MacBook just for porn and it's not signed in. Very clever, really. Yeah, it should be fine, right? If I just go to Stephen Spoils, we'll pick up the rest of this. You are hereby requested to collect 10 crates in the name of Stephen from Stephen Spoils. What coincidence Stephen managed to get a job at Stephen Spoils. I'm gassy today. I shouldn't have drunk this. He's a bit of a cunt. Is that what it was, sir? Was it called Peter Spoils? And he just stole it. Stephen and I have had a falling out. My new best friend is Stephen. That's V impressive. So is there a ship packed at the Fort of the Damned? If that fucker there lights the Fort of the Damned, then all of a sudden I am safe to be a merchant on the server, because that is going to attract the entire server full of Reapers. There's nothing a Reaper likes more than a Fort of the Goddamned popping up on their server. Carl, stay asleep. Right, I need to go past the Fort of the Damned, park up at Stephen's Spoils, scare the fuck out of the guys that are doing the fort. I'm sure I've there they are, parked there, look, with their sails down there. If I see a huge grey skull with red eyes pop up in the sky above this thing, then I know I'm safe, because it means that that's going to act as a lightning rod for all the PvP on the server. I've enjoyed today's stream. I've just been playing Sea of Thieves. It's amazing. Me and Carl just hanging around. I could do you know what? I could still make... Bybee, can you remember what it was? Like what number I started on? It was 1,729,000. So if I can get this quest handed in, then I think I'll hit the 70k mark, surely. Because 70k is 99, right? been in shark-infested waters for the entirety of today's stream, yet somehow, touch wood, touch fucking MDF or whatever this desk's made out of, stupid IKEA, not had to fight anything. They've been oddly leaving me alone. I love that effect, by the way, the cloud that surrounds the Fort of the Dam. I waited in one Saturday a couple of weeks back for my new laptop to be delivered. It arrived and it was a Dell. The Singer. Well, so you ordered some fancy new laptop from work, and then when it arrived, it was, damn it, Sothan! Fuck's sake. Even on a quiet day, we managed to have double jokes. Are you saying they sent the wrong one, or are you saying work sent you an underwhelming laptop and you was hoping for something better? Or was the delivery driver rolling in the deep? Why are you making a Dell joke, Sotha? Trust someone like you to do that. They sent me the one that was both wrong and underwhelming. By Tuesday, I had my luxury Mac. Look at this guy. Tags like welcome to the stream. Was setting up some Dells today. They actually had quite nice keyboards. Dells. Are they just budget? I guess I don't know. Are they just sort of budget like pre-built PCs? Right, is that ship from the Fort of the Dam going to come my way? No, just park there, look, we're fine. I'm going to anchor the ship, which is foolish. Sir, is it you that I'm collecting this stuff from? No, it's not. It's Stephen. Stephen? Sothan hates you, apparently. I'll collect the cargo. Thank you, Stephen. Dells do a range of everything, really, from cheapo to expensive. Is the expensive stuff not that sound? Is that the issue? Tell you what, I'm going to leave that stuff on the dock. I'll leave the bottles on the dock and we can poon them. Or why not just poon everything? I need to get out of here, actually. Where am I going with this? Please somewhere to the southeast. Crooks. South, not too bad. Lenovo for life. Weirdest flex. I think the business ones are better quality than the general public ones. Got it. If you was to go into PC World and buy a full setup, if PC World hadn't gone out of business like 10 years ago because I'm not out of touch, would you get a Dell? You just needed OS 10. Sothan, stop! Hello? From PC World. Oh, so it's not like you can just walk in and grab one off the shelf type of computer, right? We need 64GB of RAM, which makes the MacBooks pretty fucking pricey. Jesus. Well, I don't need that much. It's more that the fact it just involves going to PC World. What's wrong with PC World? It's the finest place in the world for... printer paper, maybe? Where IT, everything's wrong with it. You can get Brady Games guides from there, I'll have you know. You could, but it would be pretty standard spec, yes. No! Oh, that was bottles. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Pretty good for trying on headphones. Yeah, I'm going to say it before COVID. I think I actually bought some headphones from PC World. In Scunny. Do they have a mirror? Oh, God. I bet that's a thing now, right? I bet... Oh, imagine. I bet if you go into a shop that sells headphones, I bet you see people getting their phones out and having a look at what they look like wearing them for streaming and for Instagram or whatever. Oh, it's an ugly society we live in nowadays. That's cloth. I've ruined the cloth. The cloth's ruining. The cloth's in the water. Cloth, get out of the water. Cloth, 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 cloth. Please don't be wet. Please don't be wet. Nice shot. Well, it was a good shot, but I dropped it. It looks like it's not wet just yet. I may have survived. It didn't get saturated. I did actually nail the thing, but unfortunately... This is harder to do than it looks. But unfortunately, I pressed the fucking poon button again. Let me just go and check one last time that I got everything. I'm worried that shit comes from the fort and snaps me up. Stephen.
Spoils for sale.
Not interested. Fuck you. Give me some supplies. Anchor ball, that'll help me if anybody's chasing me. I got quite good food from this, weirdly. And some chains, I'll take some chains. Carl, come on, we need to get out of here. We need to go to Crux at lightning speed. Crux Hollow should be southeast of here, maybe? I think. Oh, it's fucking bang east. I'll take that. It's away from the Fort of the Damned. Am I facing west? Yeah, alright, let's turn around. I can't see the ship that would be chasing us from the fort, and they haven't actually lit the fort yet, so we're alright. The only aesthetics you need to really buy headphones for is what they look like sat on your desk when you're not wearing them, right? Says the guy that's on camera in front of the public for 3 hours a day, for 5 days a week, wearing headphones. But you know what I mean? Do these look like headphones that I have bought for style? These headphones have actually held up really well over the last, like, I don't know when it was, 2011 or 9 or something. The only issue is, they make an absolute racket every now and again in a Discord call and I have to fix it and everybody tells me I'm windy. But think about this. Is that my problem? Or is that their problem? If you do pick up a Shores of... if you do a pickup in the Shores of Plenty, will the drop-off be in the Shores of Plenty as well? It should be, Scotty, yeah. But this emissary one, you know, the grade 5 emissary pickup, I think they're all over the place. So if I have time for a quest, I'll go out east and then drop the quest if I've got time after this, which I definitely will do. And then it will give me out east in the wilds, or maybe a little bit in the north of the Raw. So you can set up where they are to a degree. Like, if I go out all the way to Galleon's Grave, then drop the merchant quest, then it will give me probably a pickup at Wild Treasures or at... What's the one that's just to the south? I can't remember what it's called, but there's one to the south of Galleon's, and it'll be drop-offs in them sort of areas. The guy at... it won't ever take you to the Shores of Plenty, for example. Right, let's drop off at Wild Henry. Augur and Koala are massive bastards. And they say that I apparently look like this guy. Is there any resemblance you can see? None at all, right? Carl, get out of the shop. Just as a warning, it's a bannable offence to agree with Augur in this channel. Do you see all the chickens panic then? Carl, stay where you are. Oh, that's fucking convenient. You see that? Oh, oh, I like this. Fucking hell, this is merchant fucking 101 right here. Look at this. What did you call it again, Satan? Park Minute or something. I can just drop off here for the delicate stuff. Renowned 72. Rum bottles, don't break them. I think someone's killing her upstairs. There's a lot of banging. I'll check it at the midstream break. No, wait, that's tomorrow. Ignore that. I should have put a prediction on for this 70k thing, right? Because we've had no other cause for a prediction today. Hand this one in and I've made 70,000 gold in today's stream, by the way. That's pretty good. We're up to 1,800. I am right in thinking that it was at 29, was it not? Bybeat wrote it down for me in the chat, but that was a long time ago. Did anybody write it down properly? I feel like it might have been 59. Or was it 69? It feels like 70k is too much. Right, that was pretty good. I'm worried now that I had it wrong. I think I had... I have it written in my phone because I did some stuff in the game last night and then I threw away all the money to make it exactly what it was at the start of today's stream. I'll show you what I mean now, Scotty, by the way. If I go over to an island in the east and then put the quest down... Please don't hit the ground. Please don't hit the sandbar. Hit your... Big miss. Big miss. Huge, awful, embarrassing miss. Best there ever was. Don't go towards the Fort of the Damned with a ship packed, that is Stubbler. You've had better ideas. Good, turn east. Where shall I park to drop this? I need to find an island out to the east and then drop the emissary. Drop the quest. I'm interested now as to what gold I started the stream on. Let me get the wind in the sails. Is there a way that I can find this out? I could check back on the VOD, right? I'm going to keep an eye on OBS so I don't crash. I'll look for Bybeat's message in the VOD, that'll tell me. Did I really call yesterday's stream Skelly Furtado? I don't think I deserve a Twitch account. Okay, so it's not there. Not there. Bybeat says it at one point, I swear. Not there. Must be a bit further on. You fucking nerds talk too much. How could I not find this? It's a message from Bybeat that said how much money I had. She wrote it down in... I think she did it when I was dropping off at first. At the first C post. I'm just scanning through a VOD if you just joined in, by the way, trying to find a message from Bybeat. 1,729,000. I've actually made 70,000 gold into this stream. And that was after I bought the crates. Shit, this is actually really profitable. Where am I now? What island is that? That's not Tri-Rock, is it? Judging by the one rock that... Barnacle Cape. So if I head out to... Oh, I guess here works. So if you watch, Scotty, if I put the quest down now, it won't be anywhere near the Shores of Plenty. So I'm doing this in the Ancient Isles. So the next mission is down. You are hereby requested to collect 8 crates in the name of Colin from Ancient Spire. Good shit. It's based on wherever you were when you put the quest down, essentially. And now I'm out, way out east, or further east than I was before, and potentially safer. Because I'm not in amongst all that shite that's going on over, and an Ashen Wind spawn. Brilliant. Because an Ashen Wind spawn in a fucking Devil's Ridge is exactly what I didn't need. Right, next pick up in this direction. And hopefully it should then spawn... Or not spawn, but it will give me a drop-off. Probably east, west of here somewhere. Probably at Devil's Ridge where I just dropped off to that other guy. Or if it's at Devil's and I have to drop off around an active Ashen Winds event, I'm going to shit a brick. I've done that in the past. I had to drop off merchant cargo with flame hearts screaming and shouting and shooting at the ship. I just had to let the ship sink and then get away on a rowboat for the rest of it. All the bottles were all smashed up, the plants were all parched because Flameheart was shooting shit at them. You remember that, don't you, Cal? Cal, do us a favour. Go scout that Ashen Winds and tell me if there's anybody doing it. Best damn crew mate I've ever had. I'm sure Eric and Scotty and Mikey and Augur and Koala and etc. etc. Won't mind me saying that. Siddles was a crewmate for a while. That was a dark period. We had this big argument at one point, which is Siddles and I. Cal, you're back already? Look at the state of you. The hell's wrong with you? Get that wiped off. Can't remember that big argument we had, Siddles, where I brought a powder keg on board. No, you brought a powder keg on board, and I tried to drop it off the side of the ship. It was me, you, Slops, Trim... Me, you, Slops, and Trim that were playing. And I can't remember, one of us brought the powder keg on board, and the other one tried to drop it off the side, blew a hole in the ship, and we were so inexperienced that we didn't know how to fix it, and the ship sank. Can you remember that? And it was me and you having this huge argument of which one was the most... Was it me that dropped it? And I said it shouldn't have been on the ship. And you said I shouldn't have dropped it in front of the ship, but it blew the ship up and sank the bastard thing. Eric, welcome to the stream. Oh, that's it. You threatened to shoot it. And then I was like, oh, this is too dangerous. And I dropped it off the side of the ship and blew the ship to pieces. So I was provoked by Siddles and then made a terrible mistake. And we had a big argument over who was actually to blame for it happening. Eric, good morning. How are we? I have made fucking bank today. It turns out being a merchant is like big money. Big, big money. I've made 70,000 gold so far. It might be how we make the rest of our Wonga. Because the honest way pays, ladies and gents. How about that? Who knew? It isn't, is it? I'll go as far as to say, Eric, it's good. Just this fucking part minute. I'm jealous of Siddles' memory right there. As much as it pains me to be jealous of Siddles, the fact that you could remember all of the details, and all I could remember that there was an explosion once and me and you fell out. I say fell out, this is pre-2020 when nobody in the Doomhaus ever fell out, so it was just Siddles and I bickering. Wait, who's wait. I would say care to explain, Eric, but I'm not sure if I want to know. I think Santa's just happy to see you. I wish we could finger still in this community, but apparently we're not allowed to. Any news yet? Is there an interview response coming through or something, Eric? He was expecting Santa to flip you off, I see. And he was being nice. Is it an interview waiting for news for? I just looked up and still makes me laugh that the only thing we could think of that PC World was good for in 2020 is printer paper. 2021 is printer paper and trying on headphones. Oh, you're waiting for an answer from an interview. Good shit. Good shit. Best of luck, Eric. Half like this stream. Turns out, being a merchant and an honest working stiff makes for exceptionally boring stream content. But fuck me, is it relaxing. Them guys yesterday that told me I was harassing people for doing pirate stuff were maybe right. No, that was the wrong place, but it's fine. I don't even know where these are going yet, do I? The ones we have does have the one we have does have a Carphone warehouse in it, so there is that too. So it's being carried by another shop being nearby. Did go to Curry's for a cable and the SSD when I found out I didn't have the new cables or splitter. Or for the SSD. Yeah, I guess maybe the odd cable or something, like an emergency. But then Amazon Prime is the thing. I know we all don't, not all of us have it, but still. We're not here for the stream content, we're here for the blank wall and the tiny plant behind you. I was thinking about that plant. It hasn't grown at all since its, like, fucking death rattle that it developed last year and it all started falling to bits. It hasn't grown since April, but the greenery is all extremely lush, like it's been watered all properly. I think it's just not in its growing phase at the moment. It's just a stick and a couple of leaves. Could have gone through Amazon, but this was quicker. True, I guess if you can get there. I've been known to order cables from Amazon because it's easier and quicker than finding the one I already own. This guy. Far be it from me to mock the very sound service Amazon provides across all its websites and features and services. Not that I've got a sword hanging over me or anything. Martha the Fierce at Devil's Ridge. Do you know what? Is that actually the Ashen Winds? Fucking... If I go here now, somebody's going to think that I'm doing the Ashen Winds event, and then the Reapers are going to get their fucking pants in a twist. They're going to come over here to shit on the guy doing the Ashen Winds event, but I'm not doing the Ashen Winds event, I'm doing honest, working, stiff stuff. Mikey, welcome back. God damn it. This whole stream's been me trying to convince people. Carl, I've got another mission for you. Carl? Go find the Reapers and tell them that I'm not actually doing the Ashen Winds event. I'm just there to listen to the music. Is Carphone Warehouse useful in 2021? Then again, you can't haggle a contract online, can you? Mikey, welcome back. Bullshit, are you back already? Where are you? They sell unlocked phones. You know what, Carl, I've got to stay where you are.
Password right first time, but only because I learned from my mistake from using the office key on the front door.
Olga, welcome to the stream. You're learning. You've just got to make a colossal mistake right before to put you in a fixed mistakes mood. I see how this works. Olga, welcome to the stream and thank you for the bits. Took some phone calls when they buggered up a bit. Olga just used the same password on everything easy. True. It's the name of the pizza boy with less than 3 after it, Gwynblade, if you want to sneak into his account and see anything. And just make sure he's living a sit. This fucking Ashen Winds boss is right where... Olga, are you seeing this? I'm doing a merchant delivery to an active Ashen Winds event. On a server with 2 Reapers. And a ship packed at the fort of the dam. For fuck's sake, this is never easy. Press 1 to kill the Ashen Winds boss. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Going to send me your work files now, or what? You don't need to. You've got access to his account. Just look at this. Can you imagine a worse place to have a fucking Ashen Winds bullshit? I guess if I just don't... If I pretend the Ashen Winds event is not happening, I can get away with it. I'm focused by a bit, I promise. Virgin didn't ring me back before the other one, offer expired. Luxurious cloth, we can get away with this. Right, Warden Chi, the Ashen Winds boss, means nothing to me as long as she doesn't fire them fucking fireballs at my bottles. Piss off. Hello, man. Listen to the merchant music playing in the background. Give us that mango. Give that mango. Thank you. Might need that. Virgin didn't ring me back before the offer expired, so put me on the contract manually, but it didn't take. Ended it with £2 off a month on a... Cook that snake for me. Shit, she's going to set my ship on fire at this rate. £2 a month on a £9 contract to get the right price, plus 6 times the data than I was expecting. She already has set my ship on fire. She's going to burn it. Oh, the fucking snake as well. Did I just throw water on myself to avoid poison? I'm going to die. That was right on top of not only the fucking cloth, but also Carl. Carl, just behave. Is that a gem? I need that gem, don't I, for my merchant rep. Plus 6 times the data you was expecting. That's pretty good. Either way, I get 8 megabyte a month, including rolled over data for £7. That is good. Here's to fucking hand-me-down phones and SIM-only contracts, right? I think I'm on 47 gig of data for £14 a month or something. £14, yeah. I think we're famous for having very cheap mobile contracts in this country. I don't know why. Even if you get a phone added onto the contract, it's like very little. No, you're fucking not. We are. Alright, if someone wants to get a brand new iPhone right now with like 50 gig of data or something, it's about 45, 50 quid. For like the best fucking whatever phone you can think of. 7 gigs a month here is like $30 or $40. Got the S10 when it released, and his contract was 53 in all for a brand new contract. I hate this, by the way. I spent my whole trip to London without data because you had... Yeah, no, that's roaming charges, Orga. And that's post-Brexit. That's not just buying a brand new contract. That's roaming charges. They are ridiculous. So your current one's only 5 gigabyte data and it sucked. I bought the Redmi Note 8 Pro for 130 quid direct from Xiaomi or whatever, so it's not outrageous charges on top of the contract. I mean, without buying a SIM card, I never even considered roaming. So, what do you know that we don't, Augur? Are you locked out of something that we're not? Isn't it a bit early to burn the ship? This fucking boss is doing it for me. Canada is one of, if not the highest mobile price. Why is that? Before I dropped down to 8 gig, I dropped down to 6 gig for £8 when I got made redundant. I had 100 gigabyte for 20. Look at that. We're not bullshitting you, Augur. Like, I don't know what you did, but 14 quid for 47 gigabyte is ridiculous. You're seeing everybody from Britain giving examples that are exactly the same. We're talking about like long-term 2-year contracts though, not SIM cards. Nobody ever buys a SIM card that you put money on anymore. This ship's gonna fucking burn down if I aren't careful. EE do unlimited data for 20 quid. There you go, look. Maybe even 15 quid. How many more examples do you need, Augur? That's expensive. What are you trying to... I don't get what you're trying to disprove, Augur. I'm confused. This is fucked up, by the way. I just need to keep the ship alive for 1 second so I can get out of here. Right, get these last bottles dropped off. How many is there? 2. And did you hear the bottles fucking breaking then? These bottles are fucked. Captain Commander White. God damn, I don't need this. I'd 100% switch to EE if I didn't use O2 priority. So is that for gig tickets and stuff? But anyway, regardless of the discussion, for some reason it's like exceptionally cheap, like Sid says. Fuck off, Captain! And then those fucking galleons turned up and hit the island. Brilliant. Right, bear with me. I'm going to be sunk here if I aren't careful. Right, I need to turn the ship around and get rid of it. That galleon just rammed the island like a fucking professional. Oh, this is trouble. There is no water on the ship right now. Fucking, I've died. This is bad. This is bad. Not disproving anything. I'm surprised you consider that cheap. Every British cost of... Even by British... Oh, so you're saying you've got it better in Romania, I see. Sorry, I see, Augur, I see. So Romania must have it significantly cheaper than we do. When you said 14 quid for 46 gigabyte is ridiculous, I thought you meant that's ridiculously cheap, not ridiculously expensive, so it just continued my confusion. Don't worry, there's going to be lots of water on it soon. It's the fact that galleons turned up. I bet I'm going to get clapped the second I get on board the ship right now, because there's going to be some fucking shit for brains there. The boss is just shitting on the ship. Alright. Right. I need a hull, weirdly. If I have a hull, it'll let some water in. Listen, my bottle's smashing. The fact there's a fucking player galleon here is bad. If I can get out of this mess. I can't get my mast up, can I? Because I'm on fucking fire, frankly. If I can get the mast up, maybe. Let's try it. Carl, you're not helping. Where's the galleon, by the way? The galleon's fucked off. Right, this is a tricky situation. Stick the plank on before I eat. What about him? Right, this should give me a hull. But I should be able to get out. And then I've got a hull to put the fire out. I need to repair the wheel at some point as well. This is bad.
Fire, fire.
Everywhere. But not a drop to drink. Now I'm getting fired at by the fucking galleon. Are you shitting me? Just keep moving, Stubbler. Just keep moving. Keep eating and keep moving. I'm in the broadside of a galleon as we speak. Just move, just move, just sail away, just sail away, just sail away. Somebody's throwing fucking fire bombs at me now. Somebody's sniping me. That guy's in the water. Carl, you're fine. I am very, very, very hurt. They've crashed into the island.
sounds like a good offer, but I'd rather Romania in the UK for now.
Cellist, welcome to the stream. Shit! Bear with me. Sorry if I missed chat, by the way, but it's a bit spicy where I am as we speak. And I got a fucking galleon. I don't think they are chasing, actually, which is a good sign. That's a lot of water coming in. That's a lot of fucking water. You know what? Fuck those bottles. Mikey, we're dealing with the fire problem, I promise. I would have thought most countries would have it better than that, which is why I'm surprised everyone's agreeing it's cheap. Granted, you're 90% British in here. Fair. I see what you're saying now. Once I realised it was the opposite direction, I understood what you was getting at. I thought you were saying it was like fucking expensive or something. The opposite, you know what I mean? To be fair, I don't know what I mean in this description. Stubbler! This is what happens, Scotty, when you try and do a merchant mission near an active Ashen Winds. Right, don't crash into fucking Discovery. Carl, calm down! Is this Discovery Ridge or Thieves Haven? It's Thieves Haven, I think. Chellis, thank you for the bits. Welcome to the stream. Bear with me. I'm trying not to sink as we speak. The galleon is coming for me. Right, I need to get all of the water out of the bottom and start working on lower deck hulls. I think I only have one, which is good. Am I going to hit the island? No, we're just about to dodge thieves. So I'll get some wood on the big hull. I think some smaller countries are highest. Canada and Norway are among the worst, I think. I wonder why. You know why, right? Because they can.
Thank you for the bits.
Ooh, jealous, thank you for the big bits. You get unlimited data and calls here for £4 standard, as low as 2 on some networks. Shit, now I see why you were saying that. The galleon is actually chasing me. Fuck me. Right, now to work on the fire on the top deck. I think it's the fire from the deck above that's causing these problems. Ooh. 4 minutes of the stream left, ladies and gents. I should be able to finish. Not really, Satan, but I do have the grade 5 flag, you know, the merchant emissary that I've been working on. And they can hand him to the Reapers for a lot, so I think that's probably what they're chasing me for. Also, it's fun to sink ships. So they're probably just chasing me because they want a bit of spice, you know what I mean? Because I did look like an easy target before. But I don't think I think they may have underestimated just how difficult it is for a solo slooper to get out of a situation like that. I'm reading because there's 3 big companies that have the market locked. Why compete with pricing when all 3 are agreed to be the high price? That's brutal. But it makes sense, you can understand why they're doing it. I get unlimited calls, texts and truly unlimited data for £24 a month. So we're probably on the middle as far as this stuff's concerned, right? In the UK. Jesus, this fire! I can't wait to just not hear fire on the ship for a little while. Your mum's on her too, so I could bin it in theory. What, and just use her perks? This works, right? On a sloop? Yes! But now I'm on fire. Brilliant. Is the galleon still chasing? No! Okay, the galleon's gone back to the Ashen Winds event, that's fine. So I need to go to an outpost. I think I'll go to Golden Sands or Sanctuary and then we'll do it. It's about $4 Canadian. That's very... 40, that's very good. It is, right? I guess I thought we were cheap, but in reality we're just not NA bad. Fuck me running. We're done. Right, where's Plunder Outpost? Oh, I'm so happy to see plunder. Carl, relax. There's no fire. Shush. Yeah? Sit there and stop fucking squawking. Everything's fine. You can have a banana when we get to plunder, I promise. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to do something fucking criminal, and I hope you don't judge me for it. Look at this. It hurts me to do this as a merchant, but these are worthless. So long. Ooh.
Cue Titanic music.
I can do one better. Well, that was stupid. Right, to plunder, we'll lower the emissary flag and we'll live happily ever after. How about that? Unless there is a sloop pack to plunder, which I think I've just noticed.
Titanic IP when at rare.
Yeah, imagine. Imagine. A huge portal opens up and you go through and you see you're in 1920s Britain, just about to sail from Southampton. There's a mystery that we have to solve. For fuck's sake. No, was it 1911 that the Titanic set sail, or was it 1921? 12, there we go, 1912. I was both 9 years and 1 year out.
Musical notes.
You're right, cellist. Would be in theme 1812, 1912. Whoa! Oh, I thought it was an eclipse. It's a cloud. Never mind. Stackpus pointed out a while back. The fact that this is in the game at all is a bit dodgy. It's supposed to be like the fucking 1600s in game right now, and here I am playing a song called 1812. And I know it was potentially written before 1812, but not that far before 1812. There's a word for it, isn't there? Is it anachronistic? It might not be about 1812 the year now you've said it. What is 1812 about? Who is it? Is it back? No, it's not back, is it? We did not know this at one point. Everybody Google it and then write it in the chat now and you can pretend you've got classical music knowledge. No, it's the Tchaikovsky, isn't it? Tchaikovsky or whatever. Tchaikovsky, thank you, Scotty. Funnily enough, I've just been checking my own phone tariff today and I noticed my bill has gone up. Disgusting. What, to 80p for 40 gig? Tchaikovsky. Thank you, Siddles. It's the Beatles. It was what, late 1800s? I won't pretend to know.
The year 1812 Solemn Overture, Opus 49, popularly known as the 1812 Overture, 1, is a concert overture in E-flat major written in 1880 by Russian composer Pyotr Ilyich Tchaikovsky to commemorate the successful Russian defense against Napoleon's invading Grand Army in 1812.
Cut from us learning something about classical music to Carl giving it the big beans. 1812 is an auger reference. This guy, you're not in your Napoleon cosplay now, auger. Look at the state of the ship, by the way, after all that fire. Right, ladies and gentlemen, the stream is coming to an end. Thank you, everybody that's joined today. I'm going to sell off what I've got to the merchants, then we're going to get out of here. Get shit on Napoleon. That's the most Twitch way of discussing history I've ever seen, Eric. Fucking Napoleon goes storming into Russia, absolutely chopped. That tried to sell that to the merchants. Then you all distracted me. Marbles is coming very shortly, ladies and gents. I just need to sell this skull. I got accosted.
Don't sell it off.
Jesus, got trapped in a tree. Cellist, thank you for the bits. Boys and girls, by the way, I made 92,000 gold in today's stream. Damn. It turns out this is in fact the way. Right, cannonballs.
I had to refresh to be able to use my sub, which then gave me an ad. Fuck this website. I'm going to justin.tv.
Oh, I've got bad news for you, Siddles. What am I doing? Siddles, thank you for the sub. It's just I think it does it to tags like now again. It's just reminding you why subbing is necessary. Not that it's necessary, ladies and gentlemen. Siddles, thank you for the 40 months. Damn. Thank you, Siddles. Right, give me all the fruit. All your hugs and kisses too. I need 50 in this crate. What am I doing? Stubbler. Stubbler! Put the fucking worms away. Nobody wants to see them. Fuck this! The second your cursor's in the wrong position, it fucks everything. Right, that's 33 fruit in there. I need some more fruit. I'll have to get it from the island. Can't see a fucking dickhole on here. Thank you, Siddles, for the 40 months. Augur, thank you for the bits. Chillis, thank you for the bits as well. Didn't I have a wood crate at one point that I never used? I did. Let's sell it back. I wonder if you can sell a wood crate back for more than you bought it because of your emissary. Suck my baguette. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, Augur. Thank you, man. Siddles, I appreciate the prime. Thank you very much. Enjoy not having ads anymore. Cal, you can't sit there forever. I'm burning the ship down shortly. Have I got everything off the ship? I think I have, which means I am now free to, after all that fucking effort to get back here, burn the bastard thing down. Mikey B, you have been an honourable servant and we have not sunk for the whole stream. But you must now leave, because the stream's about to come to an end, we're about to do marbles, and we're about to get out of here. You know what? After Monday and Tuesday's streams were a bit of a mess, and they were full of Alliance servers and Reapers and losing 3 ships in a stream and stuff. Today it was super productive, and I'm all about it. Mina, welcome back. Kevin accosted. Wait, what? Can't tell if Augur is being racist to the French or a French racist. Augur, care to clarify? Right, I need... Cal, get out of the crate. I need 3 more fruit or something. You can't come in here and say such things. You can't use P word as if it's not a fucking slander like that. Crying out loud. Koala, welcome to the stream as well. Yeah, we went to Mermaid's Hideaway. Koala, I made 92,000 gold today. That's not bad. And that is just from doing merchant deliveries. The playthrough's about to come to an end and I don't want to stop playing Sea of Thieves. It's nice to be able to play your favourite game on stream. And Kerbal as well on a Friday, which is also coming to an end shortly. Hopefully. 50! Look at that. Trim would never have found out about tenner for men if it wasn't for Twitch ads. They're not all that bad. Ads are better than paying for this shit. I mean, that's fair. It's hard to deny. Right, so with all that sold, I'm going to lower the emissary flag for another 5 grand, and I have made, ladies and gentlemen, 104,000 gold. Shatner's about to launch in 3 seconds. William Shatner is now setting off to space. Carl, give it to the big uns. Go on, Carl. Yes! Play us out, Carl. Oh yeah, what the hell am I doing?
Nice music, nerd.
Could I do this without looking? Shut up, Augur. Sea of Thieves Evening Edition soon? I can't see why not. I can't see why not. I'm talking again in voice calls. Tiddles, I appreciate the prime. Thank you very much. But Mikey B, it's time to get out of here. Thank you for your honourable service to the Merchant Alliance. As the pride flag trickles under the water for the last time today, we will see everybody again tomorrow for more Sea of Thieves bullshit, where I might do the same as I've done today. In fact, 104,000 gold is the score to beat, and I think I'm going to do an Ashen Vault tomorrow and see if that nets me any more money. Thank you, Mikey. I can't do tomorrow, Koala, and tonight we're doing WoW. Have you heard from Rylan yet, Mina, by chance? Is that Mikey going for a gear clean sink? Look at that. A pride-filled, unclean sink from Mikey B spells the end of the stream. What am I seeing? I can't tomorrow until like 12, so soon Saturday. Saturday, maybe I might be able to, depending on when Leeds play. But because we're not the newly promoted side this season, it's probably 3 o'clock on a fucking Saturday, so if it is, then I can probably do Here Thieves on Saturday. Right, sorry boys and girls for stretching the stream out. I wasn't supposed to, but I got chased off an island. I'm going to sell this cannonball crate if it's not fucking empty. Turn my UI back on. That's 3 out of 4. Eric. Scotty. Mikey. Santa. Trim. Etc, etc. And with that, I made today 106,000 gold and now need 165k before we go to the shores of gold. Sea of Thieves, as always, respect. Carl, where are you? Respect. Carl, I'll see you next time we get to mermaids. You've been an absolute joy. Yep. Lovely. Right. And with that, let's get out of here. Thank you, boys and girls, for joining me for Sea of Thieves today. I know it was a slow one, but it was a necessary one because we made a fuckload of money right there. And I am all about it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are in the Doomhaus Discord and you have a coloured name, as everybody does when they join the Discord, because it is split evenly down the middle between those with green names and those with orange names, you can race right now to be the person of the century of the day and the person who wears, for 24 hours until the next marbles, the golden name. If you would like to take the crown from Gwynbleidd, you must simply win a single race, and that race is about to happen right now. If you would like to be involved in this race, you must simply say the password, and the password is Carl. Efficient, no? Good boring merchant stream. 16. Right, we have Mikey B for the greens. We've got Siddles for the oranges. Alkarion for the oranges. Tagslack for the oranges. Koala for the greens. Augur for the greens. Scotty for the greens. Mina for the oranges. Gwynbleidd for the greens. Eric for the greens. Lundios, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream for the greens. Cellist
is an orange.
I'll work with you on that one. Satan for the oranges. We've got Mindright for the oranges. We've got Bybeat for the oranges. And Augur
is a willy.
Right, 15. I was one shy. Boys and girls, we have Mikey B, Siddles, Alkarion, Tagslack, Koala, Augur, Scotty, Mina, Gwynbleidd, Eric, Lundios, Cellist, Satan, Mindright, and Bybeat. And it was 16 in the end as we get Santa right at the trickling onto the list as it dies. Santa, you're in. Balls deep. First person to pick a number between 1 and 10 picks the level. Go. August is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 presses gets us to Elite to Remember with 16 marbles entering the race. The person of the century of the day goes to the person who wins this. 3, 2, 1. Big orange points today. Gwynblade's already claimed he's winning back-to-back. Does he have that power? Let's see. The level is called Elite to Remember. Dan is the record holder on 1 minute and 47 seconds, and we go in 3, 2, 1. No, it's not Mina. Or I don't think it is. No, we're good, we're good. It's not the bad one. The bad one's a deeper shade of blue, if I recall. It was this early doors. Is it me or does this look really orange? Alcarion's in the lead for the oranges. This is really orange. Lundios is the highest placed green as we speak, and I think 5th. But Alcarion for the oranges is in the lead. Watch the greens here.
Do it again.
Watch how the greens turn around this. So we've got 3 at least, 4 oranges in the lead, with Mikey, Sate and Mina all in the front pack. But watch a green turn this around. Here's Lundios in 4th, look. Is it Lundios that's going to do it? Does he get a clean shot through here? He overtakes Bybee. There it is, look. See? How does it always happen? Here comes Cellist as well, who's fallen off the level. It was Lundios who got the overtake. It was as easy to call as that. Mikey B takes a big chop in the background. Cellist takes a chop as well. Mina manages to get out, but Lundios is miles in the lead as we speak. Watch. Is he going to effortlessly get around this? He is. Is he going to effortlessly get around that one? He is. What about this one? He is. And you tell me this bullshit isn't rigged somehow. Does Lundios get a good drop through this obstacle though? That's the question. Not the best, I'll be honest. Not the best. Can Mina get a better one? Scotty just ahead of Mina though. Lundios does get through and he holds on to his lead. As Mina goes backwards, Scotty and Santa have managed to get the overtake, but Lundios, does he get a clean sweep through this? He actually does hit some trouble. Mina and... I swear I just saw Santa go to the moon. Santa takes a big chop. Lundios is having trouble getting out of these obstacles. Might he get overtaken by an orange?
Lundios, middle finger.
King in the castle, king in the castle. Gwynblade said he was going to win. He was only countered by one person. That person was Mina, who said she was in fact going to win. Here we find ourselves.
Sorry, what was that, Stubbler? Rigged? Yeah, let's do it again.
Mina goes and effortlessly lands the oranges.
Rigged.
Their 139th point. Good shit. She did call it, it's true. Mina is person of the century of the day, and the oranges, as I say, get 139 on the board. Wah, lovely. Right, Gwynblade, your crown is to be removed because you have not earned it, let's be frank. And Mina, I can't find you in Discord, so I'll put it on in a second. There she is gilded. Well played. Oranges get yet another point on their quest for 250. Let's try and get 150 before the greens get 250. I know we're almost there, but the greens, you know how fast they get points because there's so fucking many of them. Don't sniff the crown, says Gwynblade. Mina, there's some advice. Right, Mina gets 2 minutes and 3 seconds. It's not a record-breaking run, but it is a good one. The greens, however, Santa, who was in the lead at one point, chopped. Cellist, who almost overtook in the fucking spinner, chopped. Mikey B, who's usually good at marbles, chopped. I feel like the greens maybe threw away their own lead right there. Doesn't it warm the cockles? Right, let's press that, and that. And let's get out of here. Mina, well played. GG. Well played to the oranges as well. Mikey, good job on the C's. But today, let's get out of here. So Mina won the instrument game and marbles, and Mikey won the can guessing and the ship name. I feel like people are monopolising point scoring in this community, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Right, bear with me. Just sort this out.
Bubby.
Cellist, Mina, Gwynblade, Cats, welcome to the stream and goodbye. Lundios, Olga, Alcarion, Eric, Satan, Santa, and everybody else.
Booby.
I'm getting out of here. Thank you all for joining today. I love you all very much for spending time here. It never surprises. It never ceases to surprise me that everybody keeps showing up to this thing. I appreciate it very much, but I'm going to sneak off. Thank you all for the bits today. Thank you for the subs. Welcome to the new followers. Thank you for the hosts. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for everything else. If you stayed on the platform, keep an eye out for friends of the Doomhaus and people we know. I'm sure there are many live as we speak. But for now, I'll see you in Discord.
Have the best evening.
Jesus, Cellist. Ridiculous. Cease to surprise. You expect us to be here, you dick. Did I say it never ceases to surprise me?
Last word?
Did I say it always ceases to surprise me, or it never ceases to surprise? Right, anyway, I'm getting out of here. Thank you all for the bits. Thank you for everything. I love you all as always. I will see you tomorrow for a continuation of the money-making mission in Sea of Thieves. Potentially an Ashen Vault tomorrow, which is going to be slightly more hairy. But for now, Cellist.
You forgot marbles.
Shut up and pay attention to Eric's final word, which is this. Big chops, no flops.
Nice.